Midwest Chiropractic Center is a friendly and caring clinic providing comprehensive care for your chiropractic, rehabilitative, and fitness needs. Upon entering one of our offices, you are treated like family. The staff cares about your health, and their approach to care proves it. With 3 locations in Tonganoxie, Lansing, and Bonner Springs, plus some Saturday hours, Midwest Chiropractic Center is dedicated to offering affordable, gentle chiropractic care. Midwest Chiropractic Center, getting you back to active. The same look and location of a classic drugstore with the services and supplies of a modern pharmacy. That's what you'll find at the Downtown Drug Store in Tonganoxie. Of course, Downtown Drug is the local choice for your prescriptions and health needs, but did you know they have the best selection of Tonganoxie Pride and Chieftain game day gear in town? And a whole lot more. Cards, gifts, home decor, and even the best way to satisfy that sweet tooth. The Downtown Drug Store. Call 913-369-3800 or visit them online at thedowntowndrugstore.com. The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission is committed to creating community through parks, people, and programs. And now, with their all-new activity center, the Tonganoxie Rec Commission can do even more. Tongi Rec understands the benefits reaped through recreation are endless. Tongi Rec has a long list of classes, activities, and programs for the young and young at heart. For program pricing and schedules, call 913-845-3502. Visit them at the all-new activity center at the Tonganoxie High West campus or go to tongirec.org.
Whether you're an athlete looking to get back for another big win or you're just trying to win at life, Dr. Adam Ludwin at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy can get you back in the game. Dr. Adam has the tools and skills to have you feeling your best in no time with chiropractic adjustment, physical therapy, cupping, taping, muscle scraping, on-site x-ray, and more. Lose the pain and win the day at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy, now open in Tonganoxie. Book online at winchiropracticst.com or call 913-214-1020.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders in Tonganoxie today.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
The following is a presentation of Tonganoxie Sports Live, your new home for Chieftain Athletics. It's time for the Chieftains on your new home for Tonganoxie High School Athletics. Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by It's time for the Chieftains, right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
And a good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back inside Chieftain Arena here at Tonganoxie High School for tonight's varsity doubleheader between the Chieftains and the Pleasant Ridge Rams right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance. To see how they can help you protect what matters most, call 913-369-6600 as we cruise along into the S&S Body pregame show. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call and schedule your appointment today at 913-369-3193. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan, our week-long coverage of the 65th Annual Tonga Invitational Basketball Tournament. Wrapping up all last week. It was a long week for us. Back at it here this week. 2 broadcasts on the docket. Doubleheader tonight against the Rams of Pleasant Ridge, and then we go on the road Friday at Casey Turner. A little bit more on that in just a little bit. And coming off last week's action, 0-3 were the girls in the tournament. They finished 8th place, dropping 3 straight games to Wamego, then to Blue Valley West, and then to Holton on Saturday morning over in the auxiliary gym. The good news is for this team is that it can only really be up from here. 3 really, really tough opponents, really gave them fits. We saw each of the team had really an advantage as far as height and length goes, so that gave the Tonga Chieftains some trouble. Having back-to-back games of 15-plus turnovers. Number 1 priority tonight, got to find a better way to take care of the ball.
Yeah, no question about it, partner. And we've seen that throughout the year when the Lady Chieftains are facing superior length, they do struggle with turning the ball over. So hopefully they'll find a solution for that tonight, because it looks like the Rams have a little bit of height too, but they don't list their heights, but just the eye test.
Yeah, it's going to be another formal opponent again tonight. 6-3 overall on the year is the Pleasant Ridge Rams team coming in. Got a couple of players to keep an eye on. We'll give those in just a little bit. We're closing in 3 minutes to the start of this contest. I always find one of the interesting things, we saw this last year with the Tonga tournament. We saw it a little bit again this year as well. And you're playing 3 games in a span of 5 days. We've seen Coach Loomis tend to usually go a little bit deeper into his bench, brings on usually some upcoming freshmen and sophomore, and I believe over the weekend that we saw, it was number 33, Addie Schooler, 5'8" freshman.
Yeah.
And that was also took back a little bit of the height and the reach advantage of both. It was Blue Valley West and Holton that we really saw her come in. But she came into this team, provided some really excellent minutes. So I maybe expect a little bit, seeing her role produced and upped as the games start to go on here as we come down the final stretch of the season.
Yeah, I think we may see that because, obviously, Coach Loomis has got to build for the future too. So, all these minutes, varsity minutes he can get these underclassmen is just a plus for the future.
And obviously for the starting 5, offensive production has been going better for Alyssa Shawnick, at least the sophomore point guard for Coach Loomis' squad. She had a pretty good outing at the Tonga Invitational Basketball Tournament, had double figures in the game against Blue Valley West, had another decent game against Holton. But really, as we saw, especially on that Saturday morning game, they had a really hard time coming out of the gates, and a lot of that was the defense, the full court pressure even coming from the Wildcats and from Blue Valley West on last Friday night's game. So we've got to find a way. That Pleasant Ridge, I probably have seen the tape, and they've seen the defensive formula of what has given this Tonganoxie team some fits. So they're going to try to come out and duplicate that tonight and try to pick up their 7th win of the season. Under a minute and a half left to the start of this game, we're going to take another timeout. We will be back with starting lineups and the opening tip-off coming up next year on Tonganoxie Sports Live, presented by Kansas Insurance.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
For a winning team, contact White Birch Properties, the real estate MVPs.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh.
Part of the student's education. There's no place in an educational environment for sportsmanship. These activities teach citizenship and sportsmanship. Please do your best at being a good sport. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. For Pleasant Ridge, number 2, a senior, Maddie Hine. For Tonganoxie, number 1, 5'2" sophomore, Alyssa Schoening. For Pleasant Ridge, number 12, a junior, Bella Major. For Tonganoxie, number 15, a 5'2" sophomore, Emerson Maslak. For Pleasant Ridge, number 15, a senior, Mia Ernson. For Tonganoxie, number 21, a 5'2" senior, Mariah Herrera. For Pleasant Ridge, number 20, a senior, Kelsey Coe. For Tonganoxie, number 24, a 5'8" senior, Lakin Bennett. For Pleasant Ridge, number 24, a senior, Ava Hart Potter. For Tonganoxie, number 34, a 5'6" senior, Sage Isaacs. And coaches for this evening's game. For Pleasant Ridge, Jared White. For Tonganoxie, Mitch Lewis. Officials for this evening.
And we are now officially ready for tonight's opening tip-off. Is presented by Lynch Real Estate, as your hometown real estate company that will help you buy your first home all the way to your dream home and make your real estate dreams come true. Visit Dan Lynch and his team today in Tonganoxie. And tonight's starting lineups were brought to you by Team Tongies. They've donated more than $190,000 to local families. To learn how you can help make a difference and to learn about upcoming Team Tongi events, check out their website at www.teamtongi.com. Do you want to give a disclaimer? Unfortunately, scoreboard camera not operating tonight, so it is down, so we are not going to be having the traditional scoreboard tonight. We want to apologize about that, but we will give you frequent updates on the time and the score and about any time action is stopped on the court. Same 5 out there for the Chieftains. Got Maddie Hine, Bella Major, along with Erdzen, Coe, and Potter. 5 out there for the Rams. Pleasant Ridge looking to pick up win number 7 on the year. Chieftains looking to pick up win number 3, coming off 3 straight losses last week in the Tongi Invitational Basketball Tournament. And they get a quick takeaway here. It's Alyssa Schoening picking the pocket, trying to go coast to coast through contact. That's a great start to this one for the Chieftains.
She's just always around the ball. You know, we said that last week. She's just a little ball hawk. That's H-A-W-K, not H-O-G. Yeah, she was always scrapping for the ball.
Yeah, always crashing in on the rebounds, and you saw it right there when you just have that slight hesitation with the ball, or if you take your eyes off her.
She'll take it away from you.
Absolutely. Caps off the three-point play at the line. That's a good 3-0 start for the Chieftains, bringing a little bit of full-court pressure. Rams able to get through it, though, as we focus in on our player spotlights tonight. Both are going to be on Pleasant Ridge, and these are brought to you by Brothers Market, where they treat you like family. Shot underneath, batted around. It's another opportunity, but again, Johnny just taking it away, coming up the baseline and is fouled. She just took it away underneath from Mia Ernzen, one of the 2 players for the Rams in our player spotlight tonight. Second in the team on points, 10 points per game, leads them in rebounds, averaging about 8.5 per game. Had a double-double in her last game, 10 points, 12 rebounds, along with Bella Major, a junior. She wears number 12 out there, leads the team in scoring, 12 points per game, shooting 61% from the free throw line, 43% from three-point range. And she also had a career game last time out as well, 22 points. So the Chieftains going to have to try to find a way to limit her offensively, along with Ernzen down low, put a body on her whenever that ball is in the air, trying to limit second and third chance opportunities. This 3 from Isaacs doesn't go, tipped out, and it'll be Rams basketball. 7 minutes exactly on the clock. Early 3-0 advantage for Tonganoxie, thanks to a steal right out of the gate from Alyssa Schoening, taking it right down the court, lays it in, was fouled and kept it off at the free throw line.
Guess who?
That's a jump ball called here. That's going to bring it back over here to Tonganoxie. So already a much better start here, at least out of the gate defensively for Tonganoxie. And it wasn't really their defense that was a huge problem last week in the tournament. It was just more the quick, easy transition points that the other teams were able to cash in on due to the turnovers and just the lack of ball care. Really had a hard time last week doing it, trying to get better on that here as they start this week. A game here tonight against Pleasant Ridge, which was originally a game that was supposed to happen a couple weeks ago, Monday, January 8th. It was postponed due to the weather, as now the Rams get a takeaway, but then give it right back to the Chieftains, walking with it. A shuffle of the feet from Maddie Heim, a senior for Pleasant Ridge. One of 6 seniors that they carry on this varsity roster.
Yeah, both teams opening up in man-to-man defense. Neither team pressing full court. So they're susceptible to the drive, and there's a nice drive right there, but just couldn't finish.
Lakin Bennett on the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, nice job by Lakin there. That offensive rebound will help.
The Chieftains also find a way crashing the boards. They were limited to a lot of one and dones on the offensive end of the floor. They can find a way to crash the boards tonight, even capitalize more on that end. Yeah, that's going to be a huge boost.
Yeah, giving up second and third chance points were huge this weekend in the tournament.
And then another one thrown away here for Pleasant Ridge.
Let's get into, you want to make those hurt.
Yeah, let's get into some of our keys to the game in this one. We're going to have a quick timeout on the floor here, and I believe it's going to be a full timeout. No, only 30 seconds. We'll go ahead and keep it here. These keys to the game tonight brought to you by First Security Bank. They're your new locally owned community bank in Tonganoxie. Stop by and meet their friendly staff today at 415 Stone Creek Drive. First Security Bank, proud supporters of Chieftain Athletics. So what are the keys in this game? So far, a great start for the Chieftains. First time out of the game, up 5-0 early on the Rams, 6-3 overall on the year. What are some of the keys you think Coach Loomis was stressing over the weekend for them to get over that slump?
Yeah, they've got to crash the defensive boards. They cannot give up those extra chances, because that's what really hurt them over the weekend. Second thing is take care of the ball. They had like 15 turnovers, so if you eliminate that and get on the defensive boards, I think they've got a shot tonight.
Yeah, 15 or more turnovers. It was in back-to-back games last Friday and Saturday morning against the Blue Valley West Jaguars and the Holton Wildcats.
Now, a lot of that was due to the defense they were facing too, but you got to take better care of the ball.
It starts here tonight. Maslick on a drive, a clean block, and a takeaway. Swatting that one was major.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Loomis is emphasizing the drive rather than perimeter shots, so hopefully that'll pay off for the Chieftains here.
Good things tend to happen when you drive in on the bucket. Shonick again getting in there, causing another jump ball. It'll keep it down here, but already
two steals and 2 jump balls.
Yeah, already calling her name plenty here in the first quarter, being very active with the hands over on the defensive end. And bounce play, this is Coe. It's going to lob it up and into Bella Major. Going to drive with the right hand on Maslick. Stop at the top of the lane and kick back out to Coe, who just inbounded it to her. Shauna Gardner one-on-one. Still sticking with that man-to-man defense are the Chieftains. And telegraph pass, already 4 turnovers for the Rams. That was Bennett that got in the passing lane. Here come the Chieftains back the other way.
Chieftains off to a really good start tonight.
Shanik, straightaway 3. Just offline. Herrera had a chance to get the rebound. Doesn't come away with it. Poked from behind, Maslick. And don't look now. Chieftain defense already forcing 5 turnovers in this game. Not even halfway through the first quarter.
Yeah, she's going to get a block.
Driving hard, was getting into her second step. Either had to get rid of it or put a shot up, and a blocking foul called. Not in the act of shooting, they say. So we'll have an inbounds. We're already 3 team fouls for the Rams as well. None so far for Tonganoxie. A 5-0 lead for the Chieftains. Clock has stopped 4 minutes, 43 seconds in the first.
It really looks like Coach Loomis is emphasizing the drive, which I really like. Get things happen for these Lady Chieftains when they do that.
Isaacs beyond the arc. Tight defense from Coe. Knocks it loose. Finds it to Herrera. Near side now to Shonick. Going to dribble up near. Back to top with the right hand. Now trying to go back down on Heim. Isaacs, pass deflected around and couldn't quite connect with Lakin Bennett. Up ahead it goes.
That's a turnover Lady Chieftains can't afford to have.
And another jump ball call, this time courtesy of Emerson Maslak getting in there. And again, another empty possession here for the Rams. Back to the Chieftains it goes.
Coach Loomis has got to be happy with what he's seen so far.
And you know the players are.
Yeah.
So it's really tough to go out.
There's an unforced turnover there.
They come out last week at home in their own tournament for the week. 3 straight losses against 3 really tough opponents. Not playing the way that they expected to play, nor the way they wanted to play. Coming out in this one a little bit extra motivated. And I'm sure Coach Loomis had some encouraging words for him as well, as they either watched film either the weekend or when they regrouped on Monday. 3 ball in the way, and first bucket of the game falls down. That's Coe. Brings the Rams back within 1. And right here, we're going to see the full court pressure. How will the Chieftains handle it? Maslak near that baseline. Here comes the double team. Poked loose, and Coach Loomis is going to have to call a timeout here wisely. Time was starting to tick down. Perfectly executed for Pleasant Ridge. Now back within 2 points on Tonganoxie. 3 minutes, 26 seconds in the first quarter. We're going to step aside. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com.
The quick timeout there, 30 seconds for Coach Loomis, making a couple substitutions. Lila Carlton and Mariah Sneed check in for the Chieftains. Herrera and Isaacs out for a breather.
You don't want to go. She got away with it.
Carlton, catch and shoot. 3 is good. She knocked one down right in that exact spot during the JV game before the start of this one. And now she does it here at the varsity game. And a 3 ball able to answer at the other end. Maddie Heim knocking it down. Ball rattled around. Maslak able to bring it in. And just drug that pivot foot. Lost her momentum as the Rams were swatting that ball away. And they'll get it back. Chieftains up 8-6, 2 minutes, 41 seconds left in the first quarter.
Chieftains now picking up full court.
Working through it here, get to the double team, and they're going to get the foul on Shawnick.
Yeah, she got there just a little bit late this time.
Shawnick, her first.
Major on the inbound, finding Coe. Has it up at the top, takes the screen, goes right side off of Major. Now pivoting around, Lila Carlton on the defense. Down low to Heim. Trying to get around on Shawnick, puts a shot up a little bit short, and Mariah Sneed comes down with the rebound. Wasting no time, Shawnick gives and trying to go back to Maslak was Carlton, but it's taken away. Maddie Heim the other way. She lost it now off the hand of Lakin Bennett. So now keep it down here. A frustrated Coach Loomis hearing a little bit of a foot stomp on that pass from Carlton, trying to go back to Maslak.
Yeah, those unforced errors are starting to mount up again for the Chieftains.
Shot up, Heim. Couldn't get it to go from Major. Farrah Halsa, fresh into the game, going to bring it up near the top. Now spin move, finds Shawnick, gets some space, can't knock down the 3 ball. Sneed coming down with the rebound.
By Mariah there.
Gives a second chance here for the Chieftains. Carlton to Halsa, hit a big 3 on Saturday morning's game. She drives and finishes with the right hand.
like to see them attacking the basket. That's really good.
Rams still getting through the full court pressure, poked from away behind. Great defensive recovery on Shawnick. She has been shadowing Bella Major this entire game. And like we mentioned during the SNS Body pregame show, Bella Major, a junior, wears number 12 out on the floor for the Rams, leads the team in scoring, their best free throw shooter, best three-point shooter, and coming off a 22-point performance in their last outing later in the week last week. And Alyssa Shawnick has dealt with shadowing her on defense for the majority of this one.
Well, that tells you that Coach Loomis believes she is the best defensive player on the floor right now for the Chieftains.
Able to keep the momentum in the lane through contact. There it is. I believe that was Major. I got the finish. Number 12, Addie Schooler, fresh in the game for the Chieftains.
Like you talked about before the game, partner, Addie came in and gave the Chieftains some good minutes.
It's very similar. We've been talking about Anthony Rowe with the boys team. It's been Addie Schooler. Had good back-to-back performances for Coach Loomis last week, early into this one. Now under a minute left to go in the first quarter. 10-8 Chieftains on top of the Rams. We have a foul call and a whistle, as they're going to tag that to Mariah Herrera, trying to reach in on the drive. 2 team fouls for the Chieftains, 3 team fouls for Pleasant Ridge. And now the Rams throw it away. That's their 6th turnover in this first quarter on the bad inbounds pass from Bella Major.
I'd like to see Coach put Addie Schooler on number 12 for Pleasant Ridge, because she's got the length to combat her, and I'm afraid we're going to get our guards in foul trouble if we keep having them draw that assignment.
Chieftains driving and kicking out. Now Schooler lost her footing underneath, lost the basketball as well. Sage hits the deck hard. Rams with some numbers. They lob it up ahead, taking it. Halsa hit the deck, loose ball. A whole lot going on there, and it'll end up being Chieftain basketball.
Must have gone out of bounds on Pleasant Ridge.
Well, now they've just turned off the scoreboard, so we don't have a clock, don't have anything going on right now. Now it's back on. Someone flipped the wrong switch.
Somebody needs to pay the electric bill.
Clock is stopped. 26.6 seconds for the Chieftains to work with here. The 2-point lead, 10-8. We're the Pleasant Ridge Rams. Game 1 of our doubleheader here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. As always, I'm Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan on camera and color. Herrera will bring it across for the Chieftains.
I almost think I'd hold this for the last shot if I was Chieftains, unless you get a straight drive to the basket.
A lot of motion here. Drive in and kick out.
Kind of a side weave going on.
Slinging it across Halsa.
She picked up her.
Did. Blocked with it now with 5.3 seconds.
Yeah, how many turnovers is that, partner?
That is now number 5 for the Chieftains, and the Rams with 6.
We need to cut that down. Pace for 20 turnovers.
Chieftains still bringing pressure here. 5.3 seconds for the Rams to work with. Quick give, and just a running shot put up. A little bit too hurried there.
Yeah, she had a little more time than that.
That was Josie Sloan, number 14, and that is how the first quarter comes to an end. Your score, Tonganoxie 10, Pleasant Ridge 8. And we will be back with second quarter action after this on your home for the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Transform the look and feel of your home with the perfect flooring from Midwest Carpet Center in downtown Tonganoxie. Discover a world of exquisite carpets, stunning hardwoods, and luxurious vinyl. With over 20 years of trusted service, they are your local flooring experts. And they're so much more than just carpet. Shop a variety of styles from quality brands like Shaw, Anderson Tuftex, Hortec, and so much more. From cozy living rooms to elegant bedrooms, sleek kitchens to stunning baths, you'll find it all at Midwest Carpet Center. Explore online at MidwestCarpetCenter.com.
Are you ready for a mouth-watering journey down memory lane? Introducing Flashbacks. Start your day off right with our fluffy pancakes, omelets, or a cinnamon roll. For lunch, sink your teeth into our juicy made-to-order burgers, Philly cheese, and more. Flashbacks' friendly staff and welcoming atmosphere make every visit a delight, and their menu is filled with comfort food that will give you those warm, delicious flashbacks. Visit them today in downtown Tonganoxie, open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 12:30 p.m.
The start of quarter number 2 here on Tonganoxie Sports Live between the Rams and the Chieftains. 10-8 score. A great start for the Chieftains. They'll turn it over
Number 6
here, though.
Pleasant Ridge gave it right back to him.
So it's been a little bit of a sloppy front for both teams as far as turnovers go from that first quarter. Again, already over 5 for each team, but offensively for Tonganoxie, it was a great start. Got off to a quick 5-0 run, take a 10-8 lead in with them. The Rams knocking down a couple of three-pointers, so those were huge for them to come back into this one, but it was the aggressive drives early for the Chieftains, and we're going to see it right here again. Just can't finish, but that's going to keep it down here. They'll know. They're actually going to say.
I think they're going to talk this over.
And rightfully so, because I believe it got the fingertips of Murphy, number 33. Looked like it was last touched by her. And they talk about it, and it will stay here, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, it's good to see the referees get together and get the correct call.
Shawnick finds Maslak on the inbound. She drives, kick out. Lakin Bennett 3 on the way is short. Clean rebound for Isaacs, but couldn't quite bring it in. Major had it, took a shot to the eye, and I believe we're actually going to have, I don't think it's a foul call. I think it is just an official's timeout, as Major got a blow to the eye there a little bit, unintentional. So I think she's going to come out here just for a little bit. And back into the game comes Sloan as she'll inbound.
Yeah, it's too bad Sage couldn't. Oh, she lost the contact.
Lost the contact, so currently looking for the contact. And I think even if you find it, I don't know if I'd be putting that right back in my eyeball. Love the effort, though. You see two players from both teams, coaches, officials. It's really, really tough to play the game of basketball half blind.
Hope she's got another pair with her.
It might be, and yeah, this is.
Somebody's probably stepping on it.
Yeah, around the bottom of somebody's sneaker, and this is big here too. This is, like you said, this is the leading scorer, Bella Major, that had to come out, and
yeah, surely she's got another pair.
That hopefully is the case here.
Good flashlight down there.
I think we're going to give up on the effort. We're just going to resume the play here. So looking for a spare contact for Bella Major. She's out momentarily for the time being for Pleasant Ridge, but they're going to keep moving on here. Sloan comes in for her, inbounds it into Maddie Heim, going down the court, deflected by Sage. Got a little bit too greedy with the pass down the court. Was looking for Murphy. Also had Ernzen in the area as well, but it'll stay with the Rams as they get the inbounds in. Clock running, just a little over 7 minutes at the start of the second quarter. 10-8 lead for the Chieftains. Up top, Potter, guarded by Bennett. Going down low, Murphy got behind Isaacs, put it down on the floor once, and allowed Shawnick to poke it away, but that will keep it down here. I think if she takes that and pivots and goes right up with it, I think she's got 2 points, but that extra bounce to set in, that gave Shawnick enough time to get that hand in there.
Man, she's got quick hands.
Almost came away with another one here, but Ernzen puts it up, a little bit awkward, and it was offline and rebound controlled by Isaac. She gives to Herrera.
Chiefs doing a much better job of limiting the Rams to one shot. That was a real problem for them in the tournament.
Shawnick just puts one up and banks it in. Not sure if that was quite
traveled
intentional or not.
Another turnover.
7 for Pleasant Ridge. That running drive into the lane and put up for Shawnick as the first points of the second quarter gives the Chieftains a 12-8 lead. 6 minutes, 30 seconds exactly on the clock. That will start on the inbounds here. Long range 2 for Alyssa, and can't quite knock it down. Almost wedged it on the right side. Herrera trailing behind, but couldn't poke it away from Heim. Murphy, and give it to Potter. Feeling the pressure, kick out. Heim, head fake, had Maslak off her feet, goes through 3 defenders and is fouled. And the first free throws of the game upcoming here for Pleasant Ridge. First team foul for either team of this half. And the first of the game for Sage Isaacs. Said overall, the Rams not the best team from the free throw line when your best free throw shooter is shooting at a 61% mark. And able to correct on the back end is Heim. She now has 4. And it's back to a one-possession game, 12-9. Tongi still in front, but they give it away here. Their 7th turnover of the game. Love the extra effort, but it'll still be Rams basketball. As the Chieftains come back, and we'll try to reset on the full court pressure. Meanwhile, Bella Major looks like she got a spare contact in. She is coming back into the game. Murphy will head out, and that's a big plus out there for Pleasant Ridge.
Another steal by Shonik.
He's got it. Runs
and drives
puts it up.
Too. Wow.
As Bill Self, what the Kansas Jayhawks likes to say, defense and offense.
Yeah.
Perfect example there from Shonik.
It's been a one-woman wrecking crew for this Rams team.
Get another one here. Tried
to save it.
Tried to ricochet it. Chieftains still fighting hard here. Maslak that time, right in front of the scorer's table, will get called for the foul. Schooler back in, Lakin Bennett back out for the Chieftains. 14-9 ball game. Tonganoxie on top by 5 points. 5 minutes, 29 seconds in the second quarter. The Chieftain defense been giving a lot of trouble to the Rams tonight. This drive, it takes a couple bounces but doesn't fall for Heim, but a foul. Fighting for the loose ball. They might get it on Sage for her second of the ball game, as Lakin Bennett is quickly going to be going back out there.
Yeah, Sage is a force on the rebounds for us, so we can't really afford to get her in foul trouble.
They initially called the foul on 44, but they believe they meant 34 for Sage Isaacs. And Bennett coming back in for her. All alone at the left elbow, almost losing it was Potter, but Earns in there to collect. They go back to Potter and overthrow it, and Herrera's right there to take it away. 11 turnovers already for Pleasant Ridge.
Yeah, that's awesome for the Chieftains.
Now you got to capitalize and make it hurt.
Yes, you do.
Near corner, Maslak, 3 ball in the way. Straight up in the air. Potter got the box out on Bennett and gets the rebound. Rams back the other way, picking up tempo. It's Coe. Will stop, pull up is good. He's got 5 and has the Rams back within 3. 14-11.
Schooler
down low, pivoting back out to Bennett. Her corner 3, a little bit too strong.
She's got a lot of tape on that shooting hand. We noticed that over the weekend in the tournament. I don't know if that's affecting her shot or not.
Earns it to Heim, short on the 3-point attempt. Good closeout for Lakin Bennett. Shonik directing, finds Schooler, takes a bounce, is blocked on her way up. No, late foul whistle comes in.
That should be a shooting foul.
I believe it is. So Addie Schooler shooting free throws. They give the foul to Heim, number 2, for her second of the game.
I tell you, every time it seems like Addie gets it down on the blocks, man, she is not afraid to attack the basket. I just love that.
First trip to the line tonight for Addie. Misses on the front end. Chieftains 1 for 2 so far on tonight. Has multiple substitutions coming in for both teams. Halsam, Murphy, and Carlton. All 3 coming in for Tonganoxie. There's the second one on the way for Schooler. Gets it to fall. Makes the score 15-11. 4 minutes and counting remaining in the second quarter. Chieftains with a 4-point lead. Down low they go. Coe couldn't handle it. Ball on the floor. Possession arrow will keep it. Down here with the Rams, they get a break. And again, active defense, and I think if you're Coach Ubis, you got to be really encouraged with the defensive effort tonight that your team's showing.
Yes, no question about it. And I tell you, Shonix is like one of those pesky little gnats or something. You just wear the opposing player out when you have to deal with her all night long.
And that's a big example of what Mia Ernzen has been doing for this team the whole entire season, nearly averaging a double-double every game, 10 points per game, along with 8.5 rebounds per game. She went up with it, missed it, got her own rebound, finishing through contact, and bring it back to a 1-point game at the free throw line here, and she does just that. 15-14, Chieftains still on top, 3 minutes, 48 seconds.
Rams picking up full court. Shonick does a good job of staying away from the base or the sideline and getting it up court.
Another Carleton three, gets her own rebound. That jump ball will keep it down here, but that is why they teach you fundamentally in basketball.
Follow your shot.
Exactly. Carleton doing just that, gets and collects her own rebounds. We have a timeout on the floor here for Pleasant Ridge, just a 30-second timeout. Do want to take this time real quick as we keep it here. We want to congratulate Colton Brusvin on his commitment to Minot State University and the Beavers football squad up in the Dakotas. Obviously the leading rusher all time for Tonganoxie, back-to-back 1,000-yard rushing seasons. One of the best overall running backs that have ever come through Coach Troyer coached Tonganoxie football team, and quite possibly ever. There's been a long list of great Tonganoxie high school running backs. Brusvin the latest. We want to wish him all the best and congratulate him again, committing, playing at the next level. We're going to hopefully be hearing his name and seeing some of his highlights on social media over this next fall sports season.
Yeah, we had no doubt he'd be playing somewhere at the next level.
As the Beavers are getting a tremendous athlete and an even better person and young man in Colton Brusvin. So congratulations again, Colton, from all of us here at Tonganoxie Sports Live and the Varsity Sports Live and Harris Media Services group.
He sure has been fun to watch.
It has been so fun to watch. Watching him grow from being the backup for Tyler Bowden in 2020. How great was Tyler Bowden in the 1 year he was here in Tonganoxie? And then Colton stepping in. Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons for him, none better. Not many players across the state had as great of a season this past year as Colton had, earning many All-State League honors as well.
Guess who's got another steal?
Alyssa Shonick. Not to mention a Kansas Shrine Bowl selection as well for one Colton Brusvin.
Wow, a little helter-skelter out there.
It's just a little bit. And Macy Murray will be tagged with the foul here. 3 minutes, 8 seconds in the second. We're still a 1-point game, 15-14. Chieftains on top of the Rams, but that was the 5th team foul of this quarter for Tonganoxie. So 2 free throws the rest of the way out for the Rams. 3 minutes, 8 seconds of the second quarter as they are looking for their first lead of the game. Could come with 2 free throws at the line from Kelsey Coe.
Something else I'll mention, partner, about Colton Brusvin. I would bet anything that if he was up here with us tonight, he'd give a shout out to those big guys up in front of him making the holes for him.
No doubt about it. And it always does. When obviously making that first time in school history, making the run to the sub-state championship game, we had a lot of media outlets were coming in and interviewing the coaches and the players. And about any time I heard Colton was talking and they wanted to talk about how great he was and what he was doing, he always went out of his way to thank the linemen and even the rest of his teammates, his family, coaches. His coach, everybody.
Yeah, that speaks to his character.
It does.
Not only that, he's a hell of a wrestler.
Yes, he is. And we're actually going to see him coming up here next Thursday here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, our first varsity wrestling duel of the winter sports season. Chieftain's going to be here at home against Holton. Again, that's going to be next Thursday, February 1st, as we'll have a rundown of all what's coming up in the next couple of weeks here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Stepped on the out of bounds. Another turnover for the Chieftains.
Sneaker just catching enough of the red baseline. 2 minutes, 53 seconds for halftime. Still a 1-point lead for the Chieftains at 15-14.
Chieftains picking up full court again.
They've got 12 turnovers so far in this game from Pleasant Ridge. This is Heim with it right here, giving it to Major. Guarded by Shonick, again, trying to poke that ball loose. Ernzen going down low, goes up with it, perfectly executed on the finish is Sloan.
Yeah, they had a mismatch down low, and they took advantage of it.
First points off the bench tonight for Pleasant Ridge, gives them their first lead of the game. 2 minutes, 18 seconds as the Chieftains turn it over again.
Yeah, going to call Maslak for traveling there. Looks like she shuffled her feet.
Major getting it across the timeline for the violation. Goes to Sloan, down low to Ernzen. Down low, battling
Jump
with
ball.
Bennett. That's going to keep it down here. 2 minutes, 6 seconds before halftime.
Good job by Bennett tightening that up. She had it low on the block and was in a good scoring position. It's a nice job there by Lakin.
It's like almost
She's got to be careful. She's going to pick up her third.
open underneath. It's just kicked out by Shonick. And luckily for the Chieftains, that one pass was a little hard to collect underneath for Potter. She's able to get it cleanly and go up strong. She was open for 2 points.
Wide open. Chieftains dodged a bullet there thanks to Alyssa.
Major looking for
5
somebody.
seconds.
Got to go quick. Gets it to Ernzen. Double team. Back out. Major for 3. Can't hit it, but long rebound comes right back to her. Going through defenders. Goes up strong with it. Nice little sequence there for Ella Major. 18-15 Rams. Minute and 30 seconds we're approaching on as we just now hit that mark and now under it. Herrera for 3. Takes a bounce but can't fall.
I see him get back to driving the paint again.
Ernzen awkward off the backboard.
See, we're giving up too many offensive boards.
Major just driving through the defense. That's back-to-back quick buckets for her. It's the largest lead for the Rams tonight at 5. Now at a minute left to play in the second.
Chieftains can't afford an empty possession here. They need to stay in this thing.
Also lost it. Now it's loose. And they're actually going to get a foul on Heim. Was diving for that loose ball. Shonick was right there. If that's on Heim, that's going to be, I believe, her third, and it is.
Yeah.
Picks up her third foul of the game. 50.3 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, they're going to have to get her out.
Number 4, Taylor Heim, sister of Maddie Heim, will check in for the first time in this game. 20-15 lead for Pleasant Ridge. Just now at 40 seconds left to play in the second half. And a big three-pointer there for Emerson Maslak. Gets the Chieftains back within 20, 18-20. Back within 2, I should say, 20-18. And almost coming away with the steal. Couldn't quite slow up right at the baseline. Ernzen one-on-one on Halsa underneath. Back out to Major. 3-ball on the way. No good. Rebound Ernzen up strong. Can't finish. Third time. It's good.
See that? Giving up those offensive boards and second and third chance points, that's a recipe for disaster.
Final seconds up from Shonick. It's nothing but net. And that is how the second quarter comes to an end. A big 3-ball from Alyssa Shonick.
Wow.
10 points. And none bigger than the 3 she just fired up there as the final horn sounds, has the Chieftains back within one, 21-22 on the Pleasant Ridge Rams. Back and forth matchup. Game one of our doubleheader between the Chieftains and the Rams. We'll talk about it and more coming up in the halftime show here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
For a winning team, contact White Birch Properties, the real estate MVPs.
The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission is committed to creating community through parks, people, and programs. And now, with their all-new activity center, the Tonganoxie Rec Commission can do even more. Tongi Rec understands the benefits reaped through recreation are endless. Tongi Rec has a long list of classes, activities, and programs for the young and young at heart. For program pricing and schedules, call 913-845-3502. Visit them at the all-new activity center at the Tonganoxie High West campus or go to tongirec.org.
Are you ready for a mouth-watering journey down memory lane? Introducing Flashbacks. Start your day off right with our fluffy pancakes, omelets, or a cinnamon roll. For lunch, sink your teeth into our juicy made-to-order burgers, Philly cheese, and more. Flashbacks' friendly staff and welcoming atmosphere make every visit a delight, and their menu is filled with comfort food that will give you those warm, delicious flashbacks. Visit them today in downtown Tonganoxie, open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 12:30 p.m.
Transform the look and feel of your home with the perfect flooring from Midwest Carpet Center in downtown Tonganoxie. Discover a world of exquisite carpets, stunning hardwoods, and luxurious vinyl. With over 20 years of trusted service, they are your local flooring experts. And they're so much more than just carpet. Shop a variety of styles from quality brands like Shaw, Anderson Tuftex, Hortec, and so much more. From cozy living rooms to elegant bedrooms, sleek kitchens to stunning baths, you'll find it all at Midwest Carpet Center. Explore online at MidwestCarpetCenter.com.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Welcome back inside Chieftain Arena, home of the Tonganoxie Chieftains here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan, and you are watching the White Birch Property Realty Executives Halftime Show. At White Birch Properties, you have a team of agents ready to help you buy or sell that next house and lead you to success in the real estate game. Visit them at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or call 913-417-1007. Tight contest after one half of action, 2 full quarters, 22-21, Pleasant Ridge on top of Tonganoxie. Game one of our doubleheader between the Chieftains and the Rams. The boys' game will be taking place around 7:30, 7:45 right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Leading scorer so far in the game for Tonganoxie, 10 points for Alyssa Shonick, none bigger than that three. She let fly just as seconds were remaining on the clock. It was in the middle of a big 11-3 run, for the Rams to close out that second quarter. The Chieftains led the entire first quarter and the majority of the second quarter. There was only one lead change, and that was when it was 15-16, and that was in the middle of that big, at that time, 9-0 run from the Rams to come down from 15-11. They were up 15-20, and then It looked like they were going to take a big lead into the locker room. A lot of momentum was building up, but a big three for Alyssa Shonick's going to halt that for the time being. She had an excellent first half, offensively putting up points, but it's her defense that we were talking about the most as well.
Oh, she's just been fantastic. I mean, I don't know how many steals she has. Probably 3 or 4 steals at least, and turnovers that she's caused, jump balls. She's just she's doing everything for these Lady Chieftains. The thing that concerns me a little bit is when the Rams started making their run, what was the biggest thing that stood out to me? Second and third chance points. They were giving up offensive rebounds. They did a really good job of blocking out in that first quarter. Coach Loomis is going to have to make an emphasis here at halftime. You're going to have to keep them off the offensive boards or we're going to have a tough night.
Yeah, tied for leading scoring for the Rams, Bella Major, and along with Mia Ernzen as well. But yeah, Ernzen, she really started to get in rhythm, and it was really capped off for me when they got it down low to her, put up a couple of shots, weren't falling, got her own rebound, and then went through contact and was able to finish, capped off the three-point play at the line, and that was the beginning of the trouble defensive rebounding-wise for Tonganoxie. They had a great start in the first quarter. We're limiting the Rams when they start to let them get more and more chances. They were putting up more and more points. That's a big reason why they're up here 1 at halftime.
Yeah, but I think the Chieftains have played with a lot more energy in that first half. I mean, it looked like the Rams were kind of sleepwalking through that first quarter anyway. But hopefully, the Chieftains can maintain that energy going into the second half and block out on those boards and cut down on the turnovers. I think they're right in this thing.
Yeah, it looked like the Rams were the ones that were just playing 3 games in a span of 5 days. They were looking a little bit sluggish out of the game. Meanwhile, the Chieftains looks like they were coming off a bye week almost, like they had fresh legs and a whole different mindset. Like we had mentioned, I'm not even going to say maybe, definitely, I know the players and the leaders of that team frustrated the way that last week went, so they came out really motivated in this one. Coach Loomis definitely appreciated seeing that. So the defensive pressure, expect that to keep coming here in the second half for the Chieftains. Still within 1 of Pleasant Ridge, trying to get some revenge of last year. The Rams got the better of them at Pleasant Ridge. This time the Chieftains trying to change the tide inside of Chieftain Arena. Down by 1, 22-21, and we'll be back with second half action. You've been watching the White Birch Property Realty Executives Halftime Show here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. And our first half recap tonight was brought to you by the Tonganoxie Public Library, as they are proud to support the community and helping to provide exceptional community events for children and families through excellence, inclusion, persistence, and collaboration. Learn more at their website, www.tonganoxielibrary.org.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to S&S Body Shop in Tonganoxie. S&S has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and more. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193. Whether you're an athlete looking to get back for another big win or you're just trying to win at life, Dr. Adam Ludwin at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy can get you back in the game. Dr. Adam has the tools and skills to have you feeling your best in no time with chiropractic adjustment, physical therapy, cupping, taping, muscle scraping, on-site x-ray, and more. Lose the pain and win the day at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy, now open in Tonganoxie. Book online at winchiropracticst.com or call 913-214-1020.
Across the 20, the 15, the 10, 5, Colton McCann, his third touchdown of the game.
Like in the net, that'll be a point for Baldwin.
A first touch volley. The substituted
forward across the goal line. Touchdown, Trojan.
At an opening on the near side. Is he going to take it? Yes, he is. Kaplinger will take it to the house.
The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission is committed to creating community through parks, people, and programs. And now, with their all-new activity center, the Tonganoxie Rec Commission can do even more. Tongi Rec understands the benefits reaped through recreation are endless. Tongi Rec has a long list of classes, activities, and programs for the young and young at heart. For program pricing and schedules, call 913-845-3502. Visit them at the all-new activity center at the Tonganoxie High West campus or go to tongirec.org.
Back here, ready to resume action on Tonganoxie Sports Live. A 1-point ball game. Rams on top of the Chieftains 22-21 as we get the third quarter started. This second half is brought to you by Lynch Real Estate. They're your hometown real estate company that will help you buy your first home all the way to your dream home. Visit Dan Lynch and his team today in Tonganoxie. Any additional keys to the second half here you want to give out, partner? Some that maybe we haven't already said already. Again, these brought to you by First Security Bank, proud supporters of Chieftain Athletics.
Yes, they got to keep that energy level up. I know we talked about that, but I think that was one of the biggest factors in that first half. Oh, the other thing I would say, partner, is don't fall in love with the 3-ball. Keep driving the basket. Good things were happening. I see Pleasant Ridge just drives in for 2.
That's Potter on the drive in, contested from Isaacs. That'll extend the Rams' lead to 3, 24-21.
Yeah, they got to stay away from those low percentage shots and try and get something in the paint. No, another turnover.
Deflected and taken away. 12 on the night for the Chieftains. They have a dozen. Bella Major left open near corner 3 on the way. Doesn't quite fall. Tipped around. Another chance here for the Rams. This was a big part of the run in the second quarter. And it cashes in for 3 more points straight away. Maddie Heim has 7 on the night. Her second from downtown and a
Coach
timeout.
Loomis has seen enough. And that came off of an offensive rebound. See, he's upset. They're not blocking out.
And you're hearing him saying, what the blank was that?
Yeah.
Very frustrated on the floor right now. We're gonna step aside.
Thinking about starting your next outdoor home project? Be sure to call 811 before you dig. After calling 811, wait a few days for utilities to mark your yard with paint or flags to avoid unintentionally hitting a utility line. Hitting a buried line can disrupt service in your area, cost money to repair, or cause serious injury. Southern Star asks you to help protect our community. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Back out of the timeout. Full one taken by Tonganoxie, and a very frustrated and unhappy Coach Loomis during that timeout, trying to light a spark under this team right now. Did not like the effort as they are down by 6, largest lead of the night for the Rams, 27-21, now at 6.5 minutes into the third. Double team, shuts the drive down from Shauna, gives to Herrera. Major and Heim waiting for it. They're swinging it around, trying to go down low. Mariah Sneed and Lila Carlton coming in out of that timeout for the Chieftains as well. Drive, floater on the way.
There
perfectly
you go.
Executed.
Glad to see that drive.
That's the lead down for a little bit for the Chieftains.
Turnover for
27-23.
the Rams. Chieftains need to make this hurt.
Again, in case you're just now joining us, we want to apologize. No scoreboard camera tonight, not working. So got the score bug and everything is down for tonight. Hoping to get that fixed and turned around by the time we are live next time here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Is going to be this Friday at KC Turner as the Chieftains have a varsity doubleheader with the Golden Bears. Slinging it across, far side from the left wing. 3-ball won't go for Herrera.
Good rebound.
Carlton with the rebound and a kick out.
Nice kick out. Good job,
Shonick
Lila.
can't quite get it to fall. Sneed, a big rebound, goes back up. That won't fall. Tipped out. It'll be Rams basketball.
Yeah, that was a good possession by the Chieftains, even though they didn't score. They had a couple of offensive rebounds and some really good looks. It just wouldn't fall.
And I don't know if I've seen a team have as much luck with those little just easy bunnies down at the low block or right underneath the rim that fall off. As he's talking Tonganoxie Chieftains has, especially Lakin Bennett. She's had her share this season as well. This one falls down, a courtesy bounce off the back iron for Ernzen. She now has 8, lead back up to 6, 29-23, under 5 minutes in the third.
Oh, another unforced error. Miscommunication there.
Now both teams even with 13 turnovers in this game. Sloan in for the Rams, and we have Lakin Bennett coming in for Tonganoxie along with Maslak. As they join Sneed, Carlton, and Shonick, the 5 out there for the Chieftains. This is Heim driving with it, a kick out near corner, 3-ball in the way is fouled and count the bucket. A chance for a 4-point play after that one falls for Kelsey Coe, her second from downtown.
That's on Shonick too.
Has now 9 points on the night.
That's up to a 10-point lead. The Chieftains need to stop the bleeding here. They need to score on this possession, get it under 10.
Maslak shots up, she's fouled.
Good. But that was good. She drove that, and a good thing happened.
A chance to earn them at the line for Emerson Maslak. It was going to be the third trip to the line for the Chieftains, shooting 2 of 3 in the first half. Big ones here, down double digits. Can't knock down on the front end.
Yeah, we've said it many times, Fargo. You want to be able to convert at the line when the clock is stopped if you're trying to make a comeback. There's a good one.
Back under double digits, 33-24. Pleasant Ridge leading Tonganoxie. 4 minutes and 20 seconds and counting. Give to Ernzen is
That's
open.
a good pass. Nice give and go there by Pleasant Ridge. She traveled. Another turnover.
24 Potter into the game for Peter Ridge, number 20 Halston into the game for Tonganoxie.
And Coach Zoom is just he's not been very happy this entire third quarter. Very frustrated. Down by 1 to the Rams going into halftime now. All of a sudden down by 11.
Man, Chief just pick up another foul. Is that on Shonick? That's going to be her third.
It will be. Rams have outscored the Chieftains so far in this third quarter, 13-3. Ernzen want to work on Sneed. Good move to get open. Sails it. Potter with the rebound, though, and another second chance here for Pleasant Ridge. Major for 3 is offline. As Sage Isaacs will check back into the game. And Lakin Bennett will head out. Clock stop, 3 minutes, 28 seconds. Now running on the inbounds, 35-24 lead for the Rams over the Chieftains. The time is coming up here to need to try to just get something going here.
There you go. Nice screen by.
Went through the hands of Sneed, couldn't quite bring it in.
Another turnover.
Now 14 in the game.
Same team. Shonick comes out of there with it. Oh.
Back to Shonick. Quick pass for Halsa. Her three flies. Leaves it a little short. And Potter collects on the long rebound. 2 minutes and 30 seconds coming up on here in the third quarter. Murphy catch and shoot is good on the left side. Isaac spin around at the right elbow, dishes it to the low block to Sneed. Two defenders kick out. Shonick three ball on the way, straight up. And Isaacs collects another chance here for the Chieftains. She goes up with it.
Had it partially blocked.
Yep. Back the other way. This is Major. No travel call. Saying that the ball was loose as she was going.
Offensive rebound for the Rams. This means another chance.
Potter over Isaacs is fouled. Chance to earn 2 more points at the line, but the Rams have made some kind of adjustment to crashing the boards on the offensive end.
Well, the Lady Chieftains aren't blocking out.
Back to the line, this is Ava Potter. Usually from the field on the season coming into this game, averaging, shooting 50%. This is her first attempt at the line here. 3 total team fouls for the Chieftains in this quarter, only 1 for the Rams. 0 for 2 on that line, but again, Murphy comes back with the rebound. Potter underneath. This time finishes over Isaacs. Despite the 4 straight misses at the line for the Rams, they get the rebound, go back underneath to Potter.
Starting to get away from the Chieftains. Here you go, drop.
Also a little bit too strong, get your own rebound. Swatted but fouled. Stops the clock, 1 minute, 18 seconds.
You definitely need to make these.
With the foul to Potter, been calling her name a lot here. Past few minutes. Lincoln Bennett set to come back into the game for Tonganoxie. First free throws on the night for Farrah Halsa coming off the bench as she banks in the first attempt. And Bennett will come in for Isaacs.
Nice job.
Got to make them at the line when you get the chance to. 4 points now tonight for Farrah Halsa.
The Chieftains picking up full court. I think that's a good move by Coach Loomis.
Rams with the 13-point lead, 39-26. Minute, 10 seconds and counting in the third quarter. Drive with the left hand, swatted away though from Shonick, able to poke it away from Heim. Shonick control with it, weaving in, attacking the right side, back out to Halsa as they will maybe, no, Shonick, 3 is good.
Back within 10. All right, now another turnover. All right, ladies, we need a basket here.
Shonick with the hot hand.
Nice drive.
Gonna go, just can't finish off the backboard.
Yeah, she kind of forced that one just a little bit. She didn't have any help under the boards either.
39-29, Rams top of the Chieftains under 30 seconds in the third quarter. Travel with it is Heim. 3-ball wasn't good from straight away. Now the Chieftains have a chance for one final possession. 24.5 seconds is what they will have to work with. Also will inbound it to Charnock. She's going to be picked up by Coe.
Be nice to get it under 10 before the fourth quarter.
Out 15 seconds. Maslak swinging it across far corner to Halsa. Takes one bounce down to Charnock at the left wing.
Good
under
drive.
10 seconds. Underneath looking for Schooler and wasn't quite ready for it.
That was a good idea by Charnock there. She thought Schooler was going to go to the bucket, and if she had, she'd have had a layup.
I'm actually going to say last deflected by a Ram, so he'll stay here. 7.8 seconds still to go. Inbounds, catch and shoot three, blocked from Maslak. Getting a hand on it was Potter. Rams back the other way. 2 seconds, 1 second. Murphy short on the three ball, and the third quarter comes to an end. 39-29, a dominant third quarter for Pleasant Ridge. Chieftains able to close the gap a little bit there, going on a bit of a run their own. Call it just a quick 5-0 run to close out the third quarter. Has them within 10. Final quarter coming up next here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Thinking about starting your next outdoor home project? Be sure to call 811 before you dig. After calling 811, wait a few days for utilities to mark your yard with paint or flags to avoid unintentionally hitting a utility line. Hitting a buried line can disrupt service in your area, cost money to repair, or cause serious injury. Southern Star asks you to help protect our community. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
I was just wondering.
Enter query.
Should I use a robot?
Vacuum?
No. Are
robots taking over the world? Yes.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Unlike a robo-advisor, we can put together a personalized plan.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders in Tonganoxie today.
Fourth and final quarter of action, game one of our varsity doubleheader between Pleasant Ridge and Tonganoxie here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. The Rams with a 10-point lead over the Chieftains, 39-29 as we start things off here in the fourth quarter. Chieftains finally started to come back to life a little bit towards the end of the third quarter. Almost come away with the steal there. It's tracked down in the far corner by Coe, finds Potter.
Good defense, though.
Now to Ernzen, double team, kick out, Heim for three, doesn't fall.
That's the shot you want them to be taking, though, if you're Tongi.
And possession arrow in favor of Tongi. Coach Loomis keeping the timeout in his pocket. That is exactly the defensive stand you want if you are the Chieftains. Make them beat you with the three ball. Couldn't do it there on the open look from Heim.
Rams have gone to a zone. Best way to beat that zone.
Also banks in her three attempt.
The bank is open.
Bodies hitting the deck. They give it to Maslak for her second foul of the game. Chieftains still bringing full court pressure.
Yep.
Right now, Tonganoxie in the midst of a 8-0 run. They've cut this lead now down to 7. The Potter has good position and is fouled. We'll have to earn him at the line. Got able to get separation from Schooler.
Yeah, I think Schooler got her with the body, but I like the aggressiveness on that defense there. She was going to have an easy bunny.
First of the game for Addie Schooler, and our first free throws of the fourth quarter and second trip to the line for Ava Potter. This is on the front end there. Has now missed 3 straight. And the Rams, just as a team, has not been.
Let's see if the Chieftains block out here on this second shot. Well, no need. No, she can't do that.
Yeah.
She didn't think the ball went in the basket. She just grabbed it and headed down court.
It was kind of a quick moment of bodies hitting the deck, and it's a little bit like, hey, what's going on here? 5 points now for Ava Potter. 1 of 4 at the line. Takes it back to an 8-point lead for the Rams, 40-32. Pulls it in on 6.5 minutes left in the ballgame. Pass into Shawnick. Driving around, finds Maslak. Head fake. Lost on the way in. Isaacs, quick pass to Schooler underneath through Ernton. Just can't finish.
I think it was partially blocked, too. I like that possession, though, by the Chieftains. They ended up getting a really good look at them.
We'll have a full timeout taken here by Pleasant Ridge with an 8-point lead, 5 minutes, 59 seconds in the fourth quarter over the Chieftains, 40-32.
The same look and location of a classic drugstore with the services and supplies of a modern pharmacy. That's what you'll find at the Downtown Drug Store in Tonganoxie. Of course, Downtown Drug is the local choice for your prescriptions and health needs, but did you know they have the best selection of Tonganoxie Pride and Chieftain Game Day gear in town? And a whole lot more. Cards, gifts, home decor, and even the best way to satisfy that sweet tooth. The Downtown Drug Store. Call 913-369-3800 or visit them online at thedowntowndrugstore.com. First State Bank and Trust is with you wherever you are with complete online banking. Cheering on the Chieftains once again? Why not pay your bills online? Waiting on your kiddos to get out of school? Seems like a good time to make a transfer. Or how about making a deposit from here? Back in the gym for another night? Why not get an e-statement while you cheer on Tongi? And of course, at First State Bank and Trust, you can always bank from right here. Come on in and see us and get your very own Chieftain card. To learn more about all the great ways to bank with First State Bank and Trust, go to firststateks.com.
Coming out of the full timeout taken by Pleasant Ridge. They have an 8-point lead, 40-32. 5 minutes, 59 seconds left to go in the ball game. We saw this game really get away from Tonganoxie, and like you had mentioned, the thing that we saw in common when the Rams really started to get together on offense, it was the lack of defensive rebounding for the Chieftains. They need to really tighten down on it now under 6 minutes left in the game. Down by 8, trying to make a comeback. You got to eliminate those right here. Drive, shot put up by Major.
There you go. We got to have the rebounds. Those defensive rebounds are big right now. All right, now let's not have an empty possession here.
Maslak, free ball is short. Isaac saves it, but it goes out of bounds. Somebody was there.
Yeah, good hustle by Sage, but again, we're falling in love with that three-point shot. You know, that's a low percentage shot, and you don't have a lot of time.
Some token pressure here for Tonganoxie. They retreat back. Ready to defend. Ball poked away from Coe, and it's Shawnick coming back the other way. Contested.
There you go.
And a big one.
That's how you do it.
Maddie Hyman, that's going to be her fourth personal foul. First team foul of the quarter for the Rams. And again, coming away with the steal and back the other way. Second time in this game where Alyssa has gotten the steal and has finished through contact, and now a chance to finish off her second three-point play of the game.
I think we can name our player of the game right now, partner. But we will wait.
We will wait during this portion of the Brothers Market postgame show. And just can't knock it down at the line. Shawnick still 17 points on the night, as she has really been picking up a confidence offensively over the past week or so.
Yeah, she's got half the points for the Chieftains. Look at the hands. She caused that turnover.
It's Herrera back the other way looking for her first points, but she's fouled hard in the back.
Yeah. Got to knock them down here.
And the Chieftains get cut it down to 4. Currently down 6, 40-34. 4 minutes, 44 seconds in quarter number 4. I feel like I said 4 there a lot. My goodness.
4:44. Yeah, 4s are wild.
Luckily, 3rd foul of the game for Co. Not her 4th. But 2 huge free throws up here from Mariah Herrera, looking for her first points of the game. And she's nothing but net on the first attempt.
Back to a 5-point game.
Second one from Herrera, can't knock it down. Four points left at the line tonight for the Chieftains. Currently down 5, 40-35, under 4.5 minutes in the fourth quarter. Go from the far side, well strong, and Addie Schooler tracks down the rebound, but throws it away. Recovery defensively for Co. She was trying to get it back to Herrera with Schooler. And a big one there. It's going to keep it down here with the Rams, trying to build on their current 5-point lead. Full timeout on the floor. We'll go ahead and take it with them in this picture-in-picture timeout brought to you by Kansas Insurance.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Now currently down 40-35, 4 minutes, 12 seconds left in the ball game. Game 2 of our doubleheader between the Chieftains and Rams will be coming up after about 15 minutes of the conclusion of this one here. And this was one that Tonganoxie pretty much had control of it for the whole entire first quarter, a good portion of the second quarter. Again, but the lack of defensive rebounding has allowed the Rams to come back into this one. They had a double-digit lead. The Chieftains clawed back into this one. They were in the midst of an 8-0 run that brought it back to under 10. They've had quick back-to-back buckets and now only down by 5. But now the question is, at the free throw line, you've left 4 points there already tonight. If you miss any more, could those potentially come down as huge misses of a game that, like we had in the boys matchup in the first round last Monday against Bonner Springs, in a game that they lost by, they missed 7 free throws in a game they lost by 6 points, or it was something really close like that. That could potentially be somewhat of a factor here tonight.
Turnover.
Get a takeaway. Number 16 on the night for Pleasant Ridge. Chieftains and only down by 5. As Herrera will bring things back up to the top of the front court. Gets a screen. Her 3 ball on the way. Doesn't fall. Lakin Bennett. Rebound. Hacked by Murphy, but it'll stay down here with Tonganoxie. 3 minutes, 47 seconds in the fourth. And the Chieftains got to come back into this game. Now under 4 minutes left. Herrera, another 3 ball. This time won't go. And a rebound by Major. And again, she took another shot to the eye. Second time tonight. He's taken a shot right around the eye area. I think she knocked out a contact earlier. That's going to be the 4th foul of the game on Alyssa Shawnick. Not
I think
great
she may
news.
have a bloody nose this time.
Actually, I believe so. So she will have to come out again in this game. She had 6 points in the first half. Hadn't scored anything here.
No, that was her
half.
contact. She's pouring water on the contact.
Had a little bit of some kind of fluid on the floor. Hall of Fame athletic trainer Mark Padfield.
All everything.
All everything. Eagle Scout. A guy that would literally give you the shirt off his back.
Yeah.
Just, he's that awesome. Mark Batfield of LMH Health. Been taking care of all the Chieftains and Chieftain Athletics now. It's been getting close to maybe 10 years or so. As Maslak just bowling over Heim.
Yeah, she just ran over. One more, and that'll be the bonus for the Rams.
Correction, 15.
Rams get to the pressure. Double team, though. Risky pass. Still coming away with it. And just get it across the timeline. It was getting close.
Well, that was a pretty good screen right there.
Murphy down low to Potter over Isaacs, and it falls.
Alyssa claps there to try and help out, but just too strong.
Back up to a 7-point lead for the Rams, 42-35. Now at 3 minutes left to go in the game.
Yeah.
Maslak
Chieftains need to score here.
on the drive in the lane. Clean swat by Potter. It'll stay here. Clock stop 2 minutes, 55 seconds. Shonick on the inbounds, looking for the open man. It's going to be Maslak. Now to Bennett.
Good drive.
It's Murphy off her feet in the lane. Can't bank it in, though, and the Chieftains come up empty.
You just can't miss those. And you want to come back. Chieftains are getting tight on time now. Now they're going to put them at the line.
15 foul for Tongi, so bonus rest of the way. 2 free throw bonus for Pleasant Ridge. Up by 7, 2 minutes, 34 seconds, and they can likely, at this point, you knock down your attempts at the line, the odds of you closing out and winning this game go up exponentially.
Yep. Especially since there's no shot clock yet in high school. Yeah, the Chieftains need to block out here. They cannot give up an offensive rebound here. You got Sage and Lakin on the blocks down there.
High bounce, takes some rattles, and falls right down to Sage. Rams now missed 7 of their last 8 free throw attempts at the line. Big 3 from Shonick. A little too strong. Rolling out of bounds, but Isaacs is there to control.
Good job by Sage there.
Goes it in on 2 minutes. Maslak 3, well short. Lakin Bennett underneath, blocked but fouled by Murphy. Clock stop 2 minutes, 12 seconds.
Come on, Lakin. You need to knock these down. Still got that hand, that shooting hand taped up a lot. I don't know if that's affecting her shot or not.
Both teams shooting well under 50% from the line in this game. Big opportunities missed here for the Chieftains. Trying to correct on the back end. Lakin Bennett, 2 minutes, 12 seconds in the game. Second one on the way, just can't knock it down. It's knocked loose, but a foul is called.
Going to get Sage.
And Isaacs and Maslak both in the area. If it's on Sage, it's her third, but it's going to be on Maslak for her 4th. So the second Chieftain with 4 fouls. She joins Alyssa Shonick. And again, with over the team foul limit in the quarter, now the Rams will go back and shoot 2 free throws. This time it'll be Mia Ernzen. Second trip to the line tonight, went 1 for 2, and she starts off good on the front end in this one. As Bennett will now be checked out. Addie Schooler back in for the Chieftains. 2 minutes, 9 seconds left in this ballgame. Can't knock down the second attempt. Addie going up strong, collecting that rebound. $11 points on the night for Mia Ernzen. Coming close to about her season average per game.
Yes.
Acrobatic over Ernzen goes Shonick. She's got an even 20 on the night now.
Much higher percentage shot than the 3 ball.
Chieftains trying to clamp down defensively, approaching a minute and a half left in the game.
Yeah, the Rams could actually just dribble this out if they choose to.
You saw Heim there wasting no time. Go to Ernson. Kick back out, and now Coach Loomis saying, let's foul.
Yeah, you got to.
Got a foul. Chieftains not fouling, though, that time, but it's not a shooting foul. Again, Coach Loomis very frustrated, was saying he was wanting the foul to come much quicker. There's about maybe 5 or 6 seconds of game clock that ticked off.
I mean, that's the strategy you have to use going further into this game in the last minute and 18 seconds. You're going to have to put them on the line, hope they miss, and hope you can come down and score.
Third foul of the game for Mariah Herrera, and nothing but nylon on the first attempt for Heim. Second one on the way, and good. Heim has become the first Rams player tonight to knock down both attempts at the line when they've had 2 shots. Takes the lead back up. 8 points for Pleasant Ridge, 45-37. Minute and 5 seconds in counting left in regulation. Big one for Maslak as she puts it in. And a quick timeout taken here by Tonganoxie as they try to regroup.
Just a 6-point lead. It's just 2 possessions. There's plenty of time. I'm sure he's going to have them pressure, and if they don't get the steal, they're going to have to foul immediately.
We'll see what they come up with. Do want to remind everybody while we have a timeout in the action to be sure to go and like and follow us on Facebook at Varsity Sports Live /Tonganoxie. You get daily notifications on that day's upcoming broadcast, any broadcasting changes, postponements, and postponement makeup dates that are announced will all be posted there at Varsity Sports Live /Tonganoxie. Check out our website at varsitysportslive.com. You can see all the upcoming broadcasts for each week for not only the Tonganoxie channel, but for all 10 of our channels across eastern and southern Kansas. So Tonganoxie is being covered on a different channel. You can see it all on the homepage at varsitysportslive.com. You can also explore our collective library, all the fall sports season broadcasts that we've had for football and volleyball season for Tonganoxie Sports Live, and for all the other channels as well, are all archived. And winter sports season is there as well, so be sure to check us out, varsitysportslive.com, and follow us on Facebook, Varsity Sports Live /Tonganoxie. 57 seconds on the clock. Chieftains bringing full court pressure. Again, any foul the Chieftains have, 2 free throws for the Rams. They get it into Heim, crossover.
You got a foul.
Getting away, plenty of space, now peeling back. Chieftains not going to foul. Now Loomis screaming, we got a foul.
Well,
and they do. It'll be Herrera picking up her 4th.
Yeah, you don't want Shawnee picking up her 5th.
Now you have Shawnee, Maslak, and Herrera each with 4 personal fouls. Two more free throws on the way here from Heim. Just went 2 for 2 on her last trip and picks up right where she left off. Lead back up to 7, 8 points pending this next free throw from Maddie Heim, a senior, one of 6 seniors for the Pleasant Ridge Rams. Second attempt on the way, doesn't fall. And Potter swatting it out, trying to save it. Wisely, Shawnee letting it roll out of bounds. It'll be Chieftain basketball, 42 seconds left in the contest.
Drive it.
Shawnee pull up, leaves it short. Isaacs can't collect. Farrah Halsa does though. Shawnee step back 3. It's good. Yes.
Fowler, you got a Fowler.
And they do. Quick foul picked up. And that's on Herrera. It's her 5th, so she is the first Chieftain to foul out. Now you just got to hope here, if you're the Chieftains, that the pressure can get to Heim here, and she comes up with 2 misses. 25 seconds on the clock, down by 4, 46-42.
And with Lila Carlton in there too, she can knock them down from 3 as well.
Carlton out there with Shawnick along with Halsa, Isaacs, and Maslak as Heim goes 2 for 2 from the line, takes it up back to a 6-point game, and the Chieftains throw it away, and the Rams come away with the steal, and they're going to have an easy 2 as Heim will lay it in, and that will pretty much do it. An even 50 on the game for Pleasant Ridge. Final seconds ticking down here. Carlton will let it fly for 3, won't go. Fight for it underneath. Ernzen throwing Maslak to the ground, fighting for that ball, but it doesn't matter. Final horn sounds. Tonganoxie 42, Pleasant Ridge 50. Chieftains got it back within 4 points there towards the end of the game, but couldn't manage to get any closer. And the Rams come from behind after trailing the entire first quarter and about half of the second quarter. They retook the lead at 15-16 and never looked back. That was only one lead change, no ties in the game as the Rams come into Chieftain Arena. First trip for them since it opened up last year, and they have now beaten the Chieftains Lady squad in back-to-back seasons.
Yeah, the Lady Chieftains come up just a little bit short, but I think the effort was there. Obviously, it was competitive. You got to be happy with that.
And it's now time, as we mentioned, our Kevin Gallagher American Family Insurance Player of the game. Kevin Gallagher with American Family Insurance has been serving Tonganoxie for over 25 years. For all your insurance needs, home, life, auto, and more, the Kevin Gallagher Agency is there to serve you every step of the way. And I think I already know where you're going with this, but
yeah, no question.
I always give you the floor here.
Melissa Shawnick.
No doubt about it. 23 points she finishes on tonight. I mean, how great has she been over the past week now for this Chieftain team? She's really been the sole offensive production. Yeah. Another big night here, 23 points.
And over half the points for the Chieftains.
And defensively as well, was getting it done on the defensive end of the floor. Multiple steals. She's taking it herself, finishing with points and capitalizing on the three-point play.
Let's not forget she's a sophomore.
Yeah.
And she has gotten just a whole lot better since her freshman year. I'm looking forward to see what we're in store for the next 2.
Yep, cannot wait to see the growth and development continue right in front of us here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Meanwhile, looking at the turnover categories, good news, they forced 15-plus turnovers for the Rams. Bad news, though, they committed 15-plus more themselves tonight, did the Chieftains. So they pretty much broke even on that front. We saw it early. The defense was giving the Rams a lot of trouble, especially in that first quarter. It took a lot of time for Pleasant Ridge to settle down. The Chieftains were able to turn defense into offense, were capitalized on it well into the second quarter as well, but eventually the kryptonite for this Lady Chieftain squad reared its head around again, and it was the lack of rebounds on the defensive end. The Rams, too many second and third chance opportunities. They were able to ride that, had multiple 11-0 and 11-3 runs between the second and the third quarter, and eventually that was enough to put the Chieftains away as they pick up the victory 50-42.
Yeah, like you said, that those second and third chance points, that's when they actually made that big run, the 2 runs that actually put the game away. So you got to get that fixed and cut down on the turnovers, and you can be nice and competitive.
Yep, and a chance to regroup here for Coach Lewis's squad. They get some time off. They'll be back in action. First time on the road in a little over a month. Their last road game for both the boys and the girls team was the final game of the 2023 portion of the season in mid-December on the road at Baldwin, and we will have that road game for you this upcoming Friday on the road at KC Turner. So they'll have some time to try to regroup. That special start time for that one, 5:45 tip-off for the girls. So not 6 o'clock. We're getting started about 15 minutes earlier next Friday at KC Turner. I'll bring that up again later in the second half of our doubleheader between the Chieftains and the Rams. Coming up next here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, you have been watching the first portion of the Brothers Market postgame show here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. You can check out their weekly ads and specials in store or on their website at shopbrothersmarket.com, where they treat you like family.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to S&S Body Shop in Tonganoxie. S&S has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and more. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at S&SAutoandBody.com or call 913-369-3193. For a winning team, contact White Birch Properties, the real estate MVPs.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Welcome back in to Tonganoxie Sports Live, presented by Kansas Insurance. They believe in taking time to issue personal care and attention to each individual client. To see how they can help you protect what matters most, call 913-369-6600. Shift gears back into the S&S Body pregame show. Since 1972, S&S Body Shop has been the place to go to in Tonganoxie for auto body and repair work. Get your ride back at a game today and learn more at their website, or call and make your appointment today at 913-369-3193. Dylan Falk alongside Dennis Redden. Game 2 of our doubleheader between the Chieftains and the Rams. Getting ready to start here in just a little over 3.5 minutes right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Last time we saw this boys team partner Saturday morning, the 7th place game on the boys bracket. It was a successful one for the Chieftains and what was undoubtedly their most well-rounded performance. Not necessarily the flashiest performance, but their most well-rounded offensive and defensively, their most well-rounded performance of the season against the Christ Prep Patriots.
Yeah, no question. And they did it without their senior leader, Alex Crowley. We're not sure, but I think he had some concussion-like symptoms, so as a precaution, he was sitting out, but I saw tonight that he's back in the lineup. So let's see if he can help him take another step here.
Yeah, the big boost for this Chieftain offense. It was an offense that really, it didn't feel like they were lacking or struggling necessarily against Christ Prep, which was a good sign, I believe. Anytime you lose an offensive productive piece like Alex Crowley and you see the offense go out, really not have any too big of struggles against the Christ Prep Patriots, that was definitely encouraging. He's going to be a big boost back out there tonight for Tonganoxie. And yes, you can see, looks like new uniforms tonight. That's become a little bit more of a tradition now, year in and year out for Coach Jones's squad. Little unique trim on the shorts, red font on the jersey. I know in years past they've had white jerseys with the white numbers with red outline. Made it harder for us. They look slick, just made it harder for us. So we appreciate the red numbers and the red last names on the back of the jersey. You see Alex Crowley back out there, right there, just in front of the right elbow. Good to have him back here tonight for the Chieftains. And taking on a Pleasant Ridge team tonight, coming in struggling just like the Chieftains are. Both of them only 2 wins on the season. My apologies. They had 2 wins on the night. 2 wins on the season, both the Rams and the Chieftains. Both are looking to pick up win number 3. Let's give some of our keys to the game for this one brought to you by First Security Bank, proud supporters of Chieftain Athletics. So coming off the big win this past Saturday against Christ Prep, momentum on the side of the Chieftains. Got a one here tonight. Going to have another favorable matchup on the road this Friday against Turner. So looking to put back-to-back wins together, and then Friday maybe looking to put 3 together. As they say in major leagues, 3 in a row, that is what you call a winning streak. But need to take care of business here tonight. So what do you think the Chieftains need to come out and execute on tonight in order to make it 2 in a row?
Well, they were really fortunate on Saturday. I think they did get some high percentage shots to go down for them. So I'd like to see them continue to take high percentage shots, don't fall in love with that 3 ball, and play good defense. And I think if they do that, it doesn't look to me like they're going to be giving up much in the way of length or size to the Rams. So I look for a really competitive game.
Should be a great one between the Chieftains and the Rams. We're going to have it starting lineups and opening tip-off brought to you by Lynch Real Estate on the other side of the break here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Midwest Chiropractic Center is a friendly and caring clinic providing comprehensive care for your chiropractic, rehabilitative, and fitness needs. Upon entering one of our offices, you are treated like family. The staff cares about your health, and their approach to care proves it. With 3 locations in Tonganoxie, Lansing, and Bonner Springs, plus some Saturday hours, Midwest Chiropractic Center is dedicated to offering affordable, gentle chiropractic care. Midwest Chiropractic Center, getting you back to active. When it comes to rehabilitation, despite what you're told, you can choose where you want to go. Physical Therapy Solutions in Tonganoxie is independently owned, allowing them to work with all doctors and your insurance to ensure a smooth transition, especially from a knee or hip replacement. Choose from one of their highly qualified physical therapists for an individualized plan of care to achieve long-term health benefits. Contact Physical Therapy Solutions today and let them help you. Go to ptsolutionsks.com for more information.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
And now let's meet tonight's starting lineup. Fort P. Ridge, number 1, a senior, Wyatt Courtney. Fort Tonganoxie, number 2, a 5'7" senior, Zakiah Glover. Pleasant Ridge, number 12, a senior, Cooper Bailey. For Tonganoxie, number 3, a 5'7" senior, Taylor Howard. For Pleasant Ridge, number 23, a junior, Lucas Hyde. For Tonganoxie, number 13, a 6'1" junior, Noah Carlton. For Pleasant Ridge, number 24, A junior, Wyatt Wilbur. For Tonganoxie, number 23, a 5'10" sophomore, Lachlan McCray. For Pleasant Ridge, number 42, a senior, Lucas Maye. And for Tonganoxie, number 24, a 6' junior, Owen Schmidt. And coaches for this evening's game, for P. Ridge, Jared White.
So now the second time in back-to-back games we have seen a slight change the starting lineup for the Chieftains. Again, those starting lineups were brought to you by Team Tongi. To learn how you can learn about upcoming Team Tongi events and how you can help make a difference, check out their website at www.teamtongi.com. So Alex Crowley looks like will be coming off the bench tonight, battling injuries that caused him to miss Saturday's game. He's going to be eased back into action here tonight, it would appear. So it's going to be Cater Albert that will get the call from Coach Jones into the starting lineup. He's out there. What the four other traditional stars, Glover, Carlton, McRae, and Schmidt, Gwartney, Bang. You got two Bangs. Got Cooper Bang and Lucas Bang, along with Wilbur and Heim, as the Chieftains win the opening tip, wasting no time here. Cater Albert will let it fly, and he'll knock it down. How about that? For your first varsity start of the year, first shot you take, nothing but net from three.
Well, it's nice to see that first one go through the hoop, too. That's a nice move there. Rams picking up full court pressure here.
They're getting tripped up.
That's how you beat it.
And he is hurt.
Yeah.
And hobbling over. Capitalizing was Carlton for two, but currently Wilbur, number 24, he is in some pain.
Yeah, he rolled that ankle pretty bad, I think.
Yep. Hall of Fame athletic trainer Mark Padfield making its way over to care for him. Meanwhile, Brady Mance, number 4, will check in for Pleasant Ridge. He's looking at the statistical categories, and we really hope that Wilburn is okay, as he's going to be tended to near the end of the bench. And here's Mance already into the game, goes up strong, can't finish, tipped out. And and now Schmidt takes a tumble into the bleachers. Gets up strong. God, that kid, as tough as they come.
I'm telling you, that's that football player in him.
And now we got, appears to be an illegal scream on Lucas Bain for his first team foul of the quarter for either team. Chieftains up to a quick 5-2 lead. Our player spotlight, and this one brought to you by Brothers Market, where they treat you like family. Already 2 3 balls falling down for the Chieftains. One for Cater Albert, that one from Owen Schmidt.
Well, so much for my analysis at the beginning. Hoping they didn't fall in love with the 3 ball. They're going to fall. You got to love it. Turnover? Yeah.
First one. And again, to close out the thought, the player spot, looking at the statistics for Pleasant Ridge coming to this one, and shout out to whoever that is. Always love when they have the stats for each team at the high school level, especially in basketball. But it was the sophomore coming off the bench, Brady Mance. We saw him get in early into this one. There he is with the rebound there. Leads the team with just about almost every statistical category that you could think of. Leading scorer, leads the team in rebounds, blocks, and just in free throw percentage. I mean, he is an all-around great player. Leading rebounder as well, offensive and defensive rebounding. A lot of early contact early here.
Getting on the floor.
One. So I think they'll get that to Carlton.
Yeah, I think they're going to. That looked like a 50-50 ball to me, but yeah, that's what Coach Jones is thinking too. I mean, you got to love it when your player gets on the floor like that, and then for him to get called for a foul.
For sure,
it's tough.
Inbounds goes into Mance, lost it, kicks it up, and finishes. 8-4 ball game. Cater Albert, second one doesn't fall from downtown. And Pleasant Ridge takes back control. Again, do want to apologize, everybody. The scoreboard camera not working here tonight, so we're trying to give constant updates on the time and the scoring. We're going to try to get this fixed before our next broadcast this Friday at Casey Turner. So I want to apologize for the inconvenience and appreciate everybody's patience hanging in here with us tonight. Clock stop, 5 minutes, 22 seconds, 8-4. Chieftains on top of the Rams in this one. Now quick whistles again. An official timeout. And now having somebody come out again. It's Lucas Heim, number 23.
Why would they call a timeout to do that?
I don't know,
instead of waiting for a dead ball?
I don't know. Seeing usually on those lines, it falls with usually like either a jersey or a uniform violation, or if he's got a cut that they got to attend to, and they got the wrap coming out from their trainer there. You see him right in front of the bench. So something happening there. He should be back in the game momentarily. Lobs indicator, Albert, hands to Glover at the right elbow. Now to Schmidt, he's knocked down 1-3 already, gives to Carlton, who we have seen the confidence of Noah Carlton grow and grow. This one behind Glover, misreading the situation there, and it's a turnover for the Chieftains. But still, without doubt, Noah Carlton, he's been playing some really great ball over the past 2 weeks or so. We've seen him get more and more involved offensively for the Chieftains. Free ball is on the way here. Left short, rebound, Mans underneath it. He goes up. And he's got 4 of the 6 for the Rams. It has him back within 2. 8-6, 4 minutes and 30 seconds in the game.
Yeah, that Chieftains not getting on the defensive boards there and giving them extra chances. That's not good. That'll cost you.
Lachlan, overhead pass to Glover. Good hesitation, good drive. Just
Couldn't
can't
finish.
quite finish with the left hand. Would have been an acrobatic finish. The explosiveness to split the defense and control it in the lane leaves it just a little short off the glass. Rams can tie or take the lead on this possession. They trail by 2, 8-6. Mance, fadeaway, good. And they got this young man coming off the bench, believe it or not. He's got 6 of the 8 points for the Rams, and we are tied at 8 apiece, just under 4 minutes. That one doesn't fall. Rebound pulled down by Gwartney.
Too many 3 shots, 3 balls.
Now Gwartney stops. He'll put it up over Glover, and it swirls in, and the Rams have their first lead of the game. It's an 8-0 Pleasant Ridge run right now, back in front, 8-10.
2 of those buckets on offensive rebounds by the Rams.
As they take their first lead. Lachlan had Gwartney off his feet for a moment. Schmidt working it near side here to Cater Albert. Back near Glover, going down low. Schmidt, kick out, 3 ball on the way. Can't fall for Lachlan. Rebound pulled in by Mance. And again, with the idea for the Chieftains, don't want to fall in love with that 3 ball early here.
We've only had one shot besides the three-point attempt.
Gwartney foot up, won't fall, but Mance comes down with the rebound. Wide open look here. It's deflected by Cater Albert on the baseline. It'll stay here. Came soaring in there to defend the Nathan Layton 3 ball, and we have a quick 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him. Fast and furious action to start us here in the first quarter. 2 minutes, 32 seconds remaining. Rams 10, Chieftains 8 here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
For a winning team, contact White Birch Properties, the real estate MVPs.
Inbounds coming up here. Lucas Heim, number 23, back in the game. You see that right knee was bandaged and taped up after he was forced to check out of the game earlier as he lobs it in here. This is Leighton, number 22, with it. There's Bang, Cooper Bang, gives to Leighton. 3-ball on the way, doesn't fall. Good box underneath by Owen Schmidt. Great clear out. And Glover tracks it down right in front of the Tongi bench. Jason Byrne fresh into the game for the Chieftains. Just now at 2 minutes in the first quarter. Glover bounces it to McRae. Spin with the right hand, just can't finish. Ricocheted around for a moment, but the Rams control it. Heim driving and traveled.
That's his third travel, I believe.
Courtney back in for Pleasant Ridge. 1 minute, 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Chieftains down by 2, 10-8 to the Pleasant Ridge Rams. 2 3-balls fall down, one for Schmidt, one for Albert. And a 2-ball underneath for Carlton. It's been a lot of low percentage shots put up here for the Chieftains. Haven't been able to get anything going inside. That's going to change right here, but it's left short on the layup from Sakiah Glover.
Man, you can't miss those. That was a wide open bunny. Guess he was too wide open.
You know he's going to want that one back.
Yep.
Drive, Heim puts it up, out of control, rebound by Schmidt. Here come the Chieftains in transition. It's Noah Carlton, and he finishes with the left hand and ties us back up at 10, 40 seconds and counting.
Nice transition bucket. We saw that be a factor for the Chieftains in the game against Crash Prep, too.
Our first tie of the game. Had one lead change in the midst of an 8-0 run for the Rams. Now the Chieftains have tied it back at 10. Tight defense here from Glover. Gortney gets free for a moment, stops, kicks it out. 3 from Heim is short tipped out, but over the back will be called. Down low on Bang, Lucas Bang.
That was a good block out there by Sakiah.
Full court pressure coming here. 9.4 seconds remaining in the first. Tied at 10 apiece.
The Chieftains need to be smart with the ball here.
Goes to Glover. Quickly gives it back to Burns. Zipping it to McRae.
That's how you beat it.
Drawn up. Cater Albert. 1 second. Got to go here. Got to go here. And time expires. Not sure if they recognized it.
Yeah, that's just.
And Coach Jones furious. Absolutely furious, saying you have to shoot that as the first quarter comes to an end. And we'll see if we see Alex Crowley later in this game. Did not see him at all in that first quarter after missing Saturday's game due to injury. We come back with second quarter action, tied at 10 apiece here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
For more than 15 years, Lynch Real Estate has been a leader in the KC Metro.
Hi, I'm Dan Lynch with Lynch Real Estate, inviting you to come let us prove to you why Lynch Real Estate is a name you can always trust.
Dan and his team have built a reputation for unparalleled customer service and satisfaction by building lasting relationships. Learn more about Lynch Real Estate at lynchresidential.com or give them a call at 913-369-3000.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a high-end seller, I'm here to make it happen.
Has your furnace left you out in the cold? Pipes plugged? Are you underwater with your water heater? If so, you'll be glad you called Ladd. Ladd Service Company in Tonganoxie has been your heating, cooling, and plumbing specialist since 1986. Ladd is your dealer for top quality brands like York, Aprilaire, and Wolverine Brass. Plus, they maintain and service all other brands. Schedule your appointment by calling 913-369-3509. Visit laddserviceco.com to see why you'll be glad you called Ladd.
Out of the timeout, the inbound's coming to Pleasant Ridge, tied up at 10 apiece. Chieftains had the chance for the final shot, but did not get a shot up before the horn sounded. It looked like maybe a little bit unaware of the time on the clock there, trying to make too many extra passes. It would lead to a frustrated Coach Jones during the timeout in between quarters, but
foul on Owen Smith. And it looks like the Chieftains switched to a zone to try and protect the paint more.
Inbounds for Kine, gives it to Heim. Heim with it again, zone defense for the Chieftains. Rams going to be looking to penetrate 3 jerseys in the area. Heim finds Mance, he goes up, can't finish, ball batted around, and another chance for the Rams. Coming away with it was Thompson. Now a straightaway 3 here is no good from Cooper Bain. McRae bringing it up, head full of steam, hands to Albert. Swinging around to the right side, finds Byrne, and he walked with it. 3rd turnover of the game for Tonganoxie. I might say a great crowd turning it up here for both the Chieftains and Pleasant Ridge, too.
Yeah, Pleasant Ridge has traveled well here.
Obviously not too terribly far away here, and Tonganoxie. It's not as close as like a Baser Linwood per se, but
no.
Still close within the area. Even have one of the few times we've had a visiting student section here inside Chieftain Arena. Anthony Rowe collects the rebound, fresh into the game. McRae, Schmidt gets behind the defense and he puts it in for 2, and the assist to Lachlan with the court vision.
You see, that's transition. That's the second transition bucket that the Chieftains have picked up.
Puts it back in front, 12-10, under 6.5 minutes left. Another rebound underneath for Anthony Rowe.
Yeah, McRae went straight up that time.
And Schmidt hits the deck again.
Yeah, I tell you what.
That dude is the poster child for grit.
For bruises.
And he is. Ice baths. And he will get checked out of the game here. Well deserved. Get a breather, get some water. Noah Carlton will come back in for the Chieftains. Meanwhile, a trio of substitutions for Pleasant Ridge, down by 2, 12-10, excuse me. 6 minutes, 22 seconds. Now the second quarter. McRae catch and shoot 3, doesn't quite go on the inbounds from Byrne. Carlton, great awareness, keeping it alive near the baseline. Second effort. Can't bank it in. Byrne with another rebound. And keeping it alive. Carlton up strong.
There you go.
He finishes.
See, that's 3 extra chances there that the Chieftains had. Finally finished with points in the paint.
6 points early in this first half for Noah Carlton. Puts the Chieftains up 4, 14-10. Clock stopped after the foul, 5 minutes, 58 seconds. First of the game on Cater Albert. Made his first varsity start tonight. In case you're just now joining us, like we mentioned, Alex Crowley missing this past Saturday's game against Christ Prep. Is suited up.
Yes, good to
Looks
see
like
him.
he's going to play, just not starting. We might see him coming off the bench a little bit later. But Cater Albert steps in the starting role, knocked down his first shot from three-point range to get the scoring started in this one. Carlton leading the charge so far, though, with 6. Fadeaway is short. Now, again, great defense. That's Anthony Rowe again. Chieftains in transition.
Another transition bucket. That's really how they put Christ Prep away.
And just like that, it's an 8-0 run of their own.
Yeah, that's awesome.
For the Chieftains, has them up by 6, 16-10, 5 minutes, 25 seconds. You're watching Chieftain basketball on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
The same look and location of a classic drugstore with the services and supplies of a modern pharmacy. That's what you'll find at the Downtown Drug Store in Tonganoxie. Of course, Downtown Drug is the local choice for your prescriptions and health needs, but did you know they have the best selection of Tonganoxie Pride and Chieftain Game Day gear in town? And a whole lot more. Cards, gifts, home decor, and even the best way to satisfy that sweet tooth. The Downtown Drug Store. Call 913-369-3800 or visit them online at thedowntowndrugstore.com.
I was just wondering.
Enter query.
Should I use a robot?
Vacuum?
No. Are
robots taking over the world? Yes.
Never mind.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Unlike a robo-advisor, we can put together a personalized plan.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders in Tonganoxie today.
Chieftains in the middle of an 8-0 run, has them up by 6, 16-10, under 5 minutes, 20 seconds and counting in the second quarter. It's been a great run here for the Chieftains, getting the stops defensively and getting out in transition, getting those easy buckets.
Yeah, that transition scoring has been the difference. There's been 4 transition buckets, which is really the difference in this game.
First foul of the game picked up for Zakiah Glover. Third team foul of the quarter for Tonganoxie. Sends our first pair of free throws. And this one, it's Wyatt Gwartney, a senior, as he comes up short on the front end. The rest of his 4 teammates out there regrouping near the Pleasant Ridge bench as Gwartney goes 1 for 2. So he now has 3 for the Rams and makes it 16-11 under 5 minutes. Byrne still out there for the Chieftains, as is this man, Anthony Rowe. The junior here with the left wing, gives it back to Byrne quickly to Zakiah Glover. He pulls up for 3 and leaves it short. Rowe with the rebound underneath, a little bit too strong on the putback though. Ball is still loose. Great save by Cater Albert, but the Rams still come away with it. Lachlan McRae set to check back in at the next stoppage for Tonganoxie. Gwartney stopping near the left elbow, head fake from Layton. Going down low is Thompson on Rowe, picking up his dribble. Great defense from Rowe. Ball is loose for a moment. Layton collects, puts it up, and it takes a couple bounces off the back iron and rolls in.
That's a one-possession game.
(16-13) ball game just now at 4 minutes. Don't count the bucket. Foul is on the floor. Shot does not count. Schmidt and McRae back in for the Chieftains. We will also have Mance and Kime check in for Pleasant Ridge.
Get it in.
Lobbing it up, finding Carlton. To the far side along the right wing to Cater Albert. Back around up top to Schmidt. To Glover, extra pass to Carlton in the near wing. Guarded by Mance. 3 ball in the way for Schmidt. High arcing, comes up short on the front iron. Had to get it over the long reach of the defender, so it wasn't blocked, but left it a little short. Mance, another one, falls down. He's got 8 off the bench tonight for Pleasant Ridge. It has him back within 1. Like we mentioned, our player spotlight tonight presented by Brothers Market, where they treat you like family. It's hard to believe that young man comes off the bench for Pleasant Ridge. He's been, so far, their best player.
Yeah.
Second effort here for the Chieftains. Glover, pass deflected. Carlton collects, though. Second effort.
There you go.
And he's fouled. A way to stick with it for Noah Carlton. To find himself in double figures at the line here. He'll have 2 free throws on the way. The first trip for Tonganoxie.
I really like the way he's attacking the basket. I mean, he's got no fear. And it's been paying off.
And has gotten the notice of his coaching staff and his teammates as well. Nothing but high praise that they have to say for Noah Carlton. First year starting at the varsity level this year for Tonganoxie, the 6'1 junior. Wasn't really too sure what Coach Jones was going to be getting out of him. We saw him kind of figuring it out in December, trying to find his role and really step into it. He had a great game in the last December game we did here at home against Eudora, and ever since then, he has been a vital part of this team, especially on the offensive end. We've known what he's been able to do defensively, that relentless motor, crashing the boards and stuff, but he's now found his stride offensively and becoming a key figure in that sense. Cater Albert leaves it short, but Chieftains coming in with a rebound
There
and
you
making
go.
it in is Owen Schmidt. And let's talk about another guy that's really been coming on.
No
as a
question
late.
about it. He gives you everything he's got.
Under 2.5 minutes left in the second quarter. 19-15 lead for the Chieftains over the Rams. And this one now behind, and it's stolen away. Another turnover for Pleasant Ridge. That's number 4 in the ballgame. You've seen Owen. He was kind of, again, another first-year starter for this team. And really, from last year, not a whole lot of returning starters. A lot of holes that were left to be filled. A lot of question marks coming into the season as well. And it was with Owen Schmidt. Everyone knew he had the range. We've seen him from three-point range, being able to knock the long balls down and stuff. Prove me right. Can't quite do it there.
Nice rebound by
Zakiah
Glover there.
Here it is to Schmidt, but it goes through his hands.
It was a nice interior pass. It just got swiped away.
He's developed. He's more than just the kind of the special utility player, as the Rams now give it back to the Chieftains, that could come into the game. He's not just a guy that can knock down 5 or 6 threes in a game. He's developed more in his game. And like we've already mentioned, he is talking about no fear and is not afraid to get down for the loose balls or
nice
to get down and dirty for anything. Noah Carlton underneath.
Nice pass there by Zakiah Glover. That's a great assist.
$11 points in this first half for Noah Carlton, on his way to having yet another night. Chieftains up in front, 21-15. Closing in on a minute left in the quarter. That shot from Mance, no good. Another rebound for Zakiah Glover. He's bringing it up. Nobody's stopping him. No look. Give to Schmidt and count the bucket.
Yeah. Rams just aren't getting back in transition, and the Chieftains making them pay. You got to love it.
And Glover just was coming down right in the middle of the court, penetrating inside the key, and nobody was slowing him down. Finally, the defense collapsed, left Schmidt open on the right block. No look pass. Now looking to finish off the three-point play is Owen. It has been so fun just watching this young man on the football field this past fall, and now here on the hardwood. Rams trying to answer here, down by 8, 50 seconds and counting before halftime.
Chieftains gone back to man-to-man.
Layton will shoot it over McRae. Rattles in and out. Another rebound pulled down for Glover. Lobs it up in transition again, but can't finish with the left hand. A second bunny missed on the night for the Chieftains. Both of them on the left side of the rim. One from Glover, that one from McRae. Would have put the Chieftains up by 10, and now a big bucket here for the Rams. Flips the script, potentially going into halftime. Wharton puts it up, force. Rebound pulled in by Anthony Rill.
Got
13 seconds and counting.
Got time.
Now 10 seconds.
Get
Glover
a shot.
back to Albert, directing some traffic, bringing McRae back to him. 5 seconds on the clock now. McRae on the right side, puts it with the right hand off the glass, and it's good. And the second quarter comes to an end, and the Chieftains do take a 10-point lead into halftime, 25-15 over the Pleasant Ridge Rams here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. We'll be back, and we'll break down this first half and plenty more. The Whitebird Property Realty Executives halftime show on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to S&S Body Shop in Tonganoxie. S&S has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and more. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at S&SAutoandBody.com or call 913-369-3193. Whether you're an athlete looking to get back for another big win or you're just trying to win at life, Dr. Adam Ludwin at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy can get you back in the game. Dr. Adam has the tools and skills to have you feeling your best in no time with chiropractic adjustment, physical therapy, cupping, taping, muscle scraping, on-site x-ray, and more. Lose the pain and win the day at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy, now open in Tonganoxie. Book online at winchiropracticst.com or call 913-214-1020.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders in Tonganoxie today.
Thinking about starting your next outdoor home project? Be sure to call 811 before you dig. After calling 811, wait a few days for utilities to mark your yard with paint or flags to avoid unintentionally hitting a utility line. Hitting a buried line can disrupt service in your area, cost money to repair, or cause serious injury. Southern Star asks you to help protect our community. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
For more than 15 years, Lynch Real Estate has been a leader in the KC Metro.
Hi, I'm Dan Lynch with Lynch Real Estate, inviting you to come let us prove to you why Lynch Real Estate is a name you can always trust.
Dan and his team have built a reputation for unparalleled customer service and satisfaction by building lasting relationships. Learn more about Lynch Real Estate at lynchresidential.com or give them a call at 913-369-3000.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a high-end seller, I'm here to make it happen.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
And welcome back inside Tonganoxie Sports Live and the White Birch Property Realty Executives Halftime Show. At White Birch Properties, you have a team of agents ready to help you buy or sell that next house and lead you to success in the real estate game. Visit them at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or call 913-417-1007. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan here at the halftime show. It's a 10-point lead for the Chieftains at halftime, 25-15 over the Pleasant Ridge Rams. It's been a big night offensively already. First for Noah Carlton in that first half, finishing with 11 points. And right behind him is Owen Schmidt with 9 points, 1 bucket from three-point range. Cater Albert had a big three-pointer to get things started. His first varsity start tonight. Did not see Alex Crowley in that first half. Remember, he missed Saturday's game. We weren't given specifics on the injury, but he missed Saturday's game. Word was he was going to be okay to go for this game. He wasn't in the starting lineup. We thought he was going to be coming off the bench, but we did not see him in that first half. But again, the Chieftain offense picking up right where they left off pretty much on Saturday, playing well-rounded basketball here. Great job defensively. Been giving the Rams fits, 5+ turnovers they've forced, and been getting out in transition. Have the Chieftains getting those easy shots, and give a lot of good credit to Lachlan McRae's showing off the court vision. Zakiah Glover's done a great job, too, of getting rebounds and just coming right down the floor and dishing it at the last second. And the Chieftains have been doing a great job tonight in transition as I'm getting rejoined here by Dennis Drennan at halftime. We get the headgear on. It's a 25-15 lead, 10 points at halftime for the Chieftains. As I was just telling everybody back at home, offensively, it's been great for Noah Carlton and Owen Schmidt, 11 points and 9 points respectively for those two. So they've been getting the majority of the work done offensively for the Chieftains. Well, let's talk about this defense giving trouble for the Rams, forcing 5+ turnovers in that first half. But it's the way they've been getting out in transition. That's been the key difference in this game.
Yeah, no question. The defense has caused easy runouts for the Chieftains, and they've been able to finish on all but about 2 of them.
And we saw it in the game this past Saturday against Christ Prep, how good they were crashing the boards. And it was like as soon as a Patriot shot went in the air, there was about 1 or 2 gunners that just knew that they're going to get the rebound down low. And as soon as they saw it, right away, they call it like cherry picking if you play in pickup basketball. Heading right down the floor. And they would get in the hands of a Lachlan McRae or a Sakai Glover. They're so great at finding a way to fit it in there, even in those tight windows when the defense is trying to get back. We've seen it a couple times tonight. We saw it plenty on Saturday, but the Chieftains did a great job getting out of transition. I don't know if this is necessarily a focal point that Coach Jones has been trying to stress to them, either in practice or been watching film and saying, hey guys, we're not doing a good enough job of getting out when we get a board. Everyone's too slow getting back on the other end of the floor. They've been picking up on it so far now through their last 6 quarters of basketball, as now they come out of the locker room.
Yeah, well, what I would think, partner, would be if Coach Jones notices that the other team is not getting back in transition, then at practice you're going to say, okay, we're going to attack once we get a rebound, look down.
Yeah, and really, for as far as tonight, and even going back to last Saturday, neither teams have had and that's one of the things. It's something you can easily fix. It's an effort standpoint. You just got to get back on defense. We'll see if the Rams try to correct that here in the second half. Just now, the 3-minute warning before we start things here in the third quarter. Second half keys to the game brought to you by First Security Bank, your new locally owned community bank in Tonganoxie. First Security Bank, proud supporters of Chieftain Athletics. So I feel like this is the point we need to bring up here, and this has been a little bit of a common theme with the past few games. It's been going great offensively for the Chieftains, but it's usually 1 or 2 guys that are going off, and everybody else around them is a little bit lacking. So if the defense comes out, finds a way to shut that one person down, you cut the production down in half, and then they get going on a run. We've seen this Chieftain offense find it really difficult to maintain that offensive momentum. How do you think they do that here in the second half?
Well, again, you got to try and make it a priority. But as long as those 2 guys are knocking them down, go to your hot hand.
Which tonight so far has been
that's what they're doing.
Carlton, Owen Schmidt. So we'll see if they keep doing that again. Like we've said so many times this year about the Chieftains, they've played.
Well, a lot of it's about matchups too. So it obviously and effort. I noticed Carlton's effort was just outstanding in that first half, as well as Owen Schmidt.
Yeah, so we'll see, and that's going to continue moving on into the second half. Now it's just about for the Chieftains, just like we said during the halftime show on Saturday. Now it's about going out and finishing. 2 more quarters to play. Currently up by 10, 2 quarters left to play. We'll be back with third quarter action next year on Tonganoxie Sports Live, presented by Kansas Insurance.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Transform the look and feel of your home with the perfect flooring from Midwest Carpet Center in downtown Tonganoxie. Discover a world of exquisite carpets, stunning hardwoods, and luxurious vinyl. With over 20 years of trusted service, they are your local flooring experts. And they're so much more than just carpet. Shop a variety of styles from quality brands like Shaw, Anderson Tuftex, Hortec, and so much more. From cozy living rooms to elegant bedrooms, sleek kitchens to stunning baths, you'll find it all at Midwest Carpet Center. Explore online at MidwestCarpetCenter.com.
Thank everybody again for watching our coverage here in the White Birch Property Realty Executives halftime show. And tonight's presentation of Chieftain Athletics has been presented by Kansas Insurance. They believe in taking time to issue personal care and attention to each individual client. To see how Kansas Insurance can help you protect what matters most, call 913-369-6600. And the start The second half of tonight's game is brought to you by Lynch Real Estate. They're your hometown real estate company that will help you buy your first home all the way to your dream home. Visit Dan Lynch and his team today in Tonganoxie. A 10-point lead for the Chieftains to work with, 25-15. As we start things here in the third quarter, again, we apologize. No scoreboard camera tonight. Wasn't working when we got here to set up. Hope to have that changed by the time we are live here next on Tonganoxie Sports Live coming up this Friday at KC Turner. Stick around later in the show. We will have an upcoming save on the broadcast coming up. Meanwhile, that's going to be a charge on Noah Carlton. Yeah, so he picks up his second foul of the game.
Wow.
Zakiah Glover coming to the defense of Carlton. You saw him talking with the officials saying, what in the world's going on there? And the official saying, look, no more, young man. Do not talk to me. The big one there. Big break for the Rams.
Chiefs picking up full court.
Looking for the trap, deflected by Glover. Got to get it over here pretty quick, and they do.
It was deflected.
This one off the shin area of Albert as it rolls out. Starting five that started the game in the first half, back out there in the second half for Tonganoxie, I believe. Pretty close to the same for Pleasant Ridge. Only big difference, as we mentioned, the leading scorer in the first half, Brady Mance, a sophomore, came off the bench. He's got 8 for Pleasant Ridge. They had 5 total points from their starters in that first half. Glover tried to give it off last second, but it's off the fingertips of Carlton. There's the 5th turnover of the game for the Chieftains. Take away, Cater Albert back the other way, lays it up high, felt the defense close it in. Come from behind, that was number 15, Coben Hope. And the first pair of free throws on the night for Cater Albert coming up here. Good on the first attempt, second one on the way, and good. Back-to-back makes up the line for Cater Albert. He's got 5 now on the night. Pushes the lead for Tonganoxie up to 12, 27-15, 6:43 and counting in the third quarter. The Chieftains closed out that second quarter strong, a 15-5 run. It was an 8-0 run that got the Rams back into the contest, had their lead. The Chieftains came back, tied it at 10, and outscored them 15-5 the rest of the way.
That's number 4 on that young man.
Yeah, 4 of the 7 total turnovers coming from Heim.
And they've all been travels.
Attempt just left a little bit short. Stays a 27-15 ball game. Chieftains on top. Tonganoxie tonight looking to pick up their 3rd win. Both these teams looking to pick up their 3rd win of the season. That touch shot no good for Mance. It'll stay here. Last touch by Carlton.
5:59 left in the third period. Chieftains holding on to a 12-point lead.
Second effort here for Pleasant Ridge. It's with Mance up and over. They say he walked with it first, so he did. Another empty possession here for Pleasant Ridge. Can't afford to really have too many of those. Currently down by 12. Like we said, outside of the 8-0 run that they had to take a 2-point lead from the first quarter, second quarter on, it has been all Chieftains dominating in this contest, and still without taking any minutes of the game for Alex Crowley. There's Zakiah Glover's first bucket of the game, downtown for 3. Zinging it. Getting behind the defense, got Schmidt, watched him blow by, and it's Lucas Bain that puts it in. McRae driving a kick out. Schmidt, extra pass to Carlton, extra pass to Cater Albert. Little too strong. Well, Lockman controls on the rebound. Goes up strong, rejected by Mance, excuse me. Cater Albert can't knock that one down, and an offensive foul. Guess they're going to get Schmidt with an extension into the back. Was trying to box him out. Was Hope. Second of the game for Owen Schmidt.
Down to 5 minutes in the third. Chieftains up 30-17.
Glover poking it away from Courtney in front of the scores table. Jump ball quickly called. It'll be Rams basketball, 4 minutes, 52 seconds. It's a 30-17 lead for the Chieftains. Anthony Rowe checking into the game. And Cater Albert will head out for a breather.
I tell you, this intense defense put on by the Chieftains here has really bothered the Rams.
Courtney lost it in the lane, poked away.
Transition.
Schmidt will take it himself, and an offensive foul is called, the third of the game on Schmidt. He had Rowe on the left side of the lane, made the extra pass, but he takes it himself, and he picks up his third foul of the game. As Layton checks in for High and Pleasant Ridge. No substitutions coming in for Tonganoxie, so they'll leave Owen out there for the time being.
Yeah, 2 of Owen's fouls have been the offensive variety. Double dribble.
Yeah, said when he got it, it got caught up in his hip.
Yep.
It was like he picked up and putting it back down. And you saw the applause from Lachlan McRae. Hard-earned defense. Yeah. Well-earned turnover there for the Chieftains.
Yeah,
as they now have forced 9 on
like I said, it's really bothered this Rams team. Now they switch to a zone. Like a 2-3 zone.
Lower scoring affair here in the third quarter so far. Approaching 4 minutes left. Zakiah Glover looking for his second three, and it's buckets. Courtney with the double team, throwing off his balance.
They're going to call that on.
Carlton and Glover were both there, and they will give it to Carlton. That's his third of the game as well. So him and Schmidt each with 3 fouls apiece, and everybody else with just 1 or less. So a good problem to have if you're the Chieftains, who traditionally don't carry a very deep bench. Catch and shoot off the inbounds from Mance, but can't finish. You see Coach Jones traditionally never plays more than 8 in a varsity game. Jason Bird says, I want in on some of this fun from downtown.
Timeout. Pleasant Ridge.
36-17 Chieftain lead, 3 minutes, 48 seconds. A big three-pointer there. First it was from Glover. That last one from Jason Byrne, and the Chieftains are red hot.
Across the 20, the 15, the 10, 5. Colton McCann, his third touchdown of the game.
It's like in the net, and that'll be a point for Baldwin.
A first touch volley. The substituted
forward across the goal line. Touchdown, Trojan.
At an opening on the near side. Is he going to take it? Yes, he is. Kaplinger will take it to the house.
Tonganoxie currently still a 26-7 run.
And look,
over the Rams.
They're still just relentless on defense.
Pleasant Ridge has just been able to have no answer tonight, offensively or defensively, for the Chieftains. Here they come again in transition. Glover controlling it, Euro step, couldn't come up with it, lost the handle of the ball, and it was poked away. It'll stay here with Tonganoxie. 3 minutes, 31 seconds on the clock in the third quarter. 36-17 lead for the Chieftains, knocking on the door of a 20-point lead. Looking to win here tonight and make it back-to-back wins before potentially putting together a winning streak of 3 in a row this Friday night at Turner. As McRae, good job getting the defense off their feet, driving in for a higher percentage shot and banking it in off the glass.
Yeah, that's the way you're supposed to do it right there. That's textbook.
And we've talked about so much as now the lead is up to 21 for the Chieftains of how big an offensive piece Lachlan McRae is for this team. That was his first bucket of the night here.
Yeah.
And yet this offense is still.
He's been tenacious on defense.
Yes. Though. Anthony Rowe, he wants in on it. Have to try again a little bit later. Left it short on that 3-ball attempt. Heim driving past Albert, lost it off his knee. Chieftain basketball. And the Rams now in double figures with turnovers with 10. Coach LBC team is currently up 21 points under 3 minutes in the third quarter, and he's still getting after his players out there on the floor.
I tell you, they've played really hard for him tonight.
It's like they always do, but
yeah.
Really tonight, again, this confidence. This is a team
this defense has been the difference.
It really has. It's the defense getting the stops and getting out in transition.
Yeah, it's been a difference maker.
It's become like almost a new identity, this Tonganoxie team. For a team that so much this season we've talked about have been so close, so close. Second chance here, Glover. Draws contact, ricocheted, finds it to McRae near the baseline. Rowe for 3. It's good! Make it now a 31-7 run for Tonganoxie. Whistle and a foul. This will go against Pleasant Ridge. Chieftain basketball. 1 minute, 46 seconds on the clock. Substitutions coming in, including Owen Schmidt and Noah Carlton for Tonganoxie. And they lead 41-17 over Pleasant Ridge. This is the team that these players and this coaching staff has known that they could have been this whole entire season. We had seen the flashes of it throughout. We've seen it for a half in some games. We've seen it through 2.5 quarters, even sometimes 3.5 quarters in the season. But they've had a really hard time of finishing at times. They go stale and stagnant on offense and defense, allow the opponents to go on a run, retake the lead, and by the time then it's too little too late. But now we're seeing it in back-to-back games, well-rounded efforts. And this could be a big momentum boost for them, especially if they hold on tonight. And if they could go in and do the same against Turner on Friday, and all of a sudden you got 3 wins in a row, you're coming down the final stretch of the Frontier League schedule.
Time.
Yes. So they'll have contests coming up back here at home against Blue Valley Southwest, and then they'll be on the road at Bonner Springs coming up later at the start of February. And don't look now, February next week, everybody.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I learned that today. That was the first month of the new year has already just gone by so fast. That attempt from Schmidt doesn't fall. Clock stopped after the whistle, 57.9 seconds in the third. Still 41-17 lead. That's a 15 foul for the Chieftains, so 2 free throws the rest of the way for Pleasant Ridge. Not a whole lot of time to capitalize on it, though, here in the third quarter as those fouls will reset as we start the fourth. So got to make the most of them when you get the chance. Here is Coben Hope, the junior. And goes to the line. Second trip on the night for Pleasant Ridge as he knocks down on the front end. And just a lot of frustration and poor body language all on that Pleasant Ridge bench. Been a frustrating season for them coming into this game. Again, 2-9 overall in the year. Where things currently stand are going to drop to 2-10. And the Chieftains will pick up win number 3 on the season as they're looking to get hot at the right time and get a lot of momentum and spark going for them as we turn the page from January into February.
Look at the ball movement. I mean, we haven't been seeing that. Look at that. Wow.
Beautiful.
Looks like a completely different team.
Yeah, whatever they got cooking in the kitchen right now with Coach Jones and company.
Need to keep it going.
Absolutely. Byrne not called for the foul there on the contact.
Probably should have been, though.
Final seconds, 10 seconds. Shot put up is short. And the Chieftains will have a chance for the final shot. 5 seconds. It's in the hands of Byrne. Full head of steam. He's just going to bring it in.
I love
and finishes. Jason Byrne as time expires.
Good for him. Wow.
5 points all in that third quarter for the young sophomore Jason Byrne. Extends the Tonganoxie lead 45-19. 8 more minutes of action here in our doubleheader between the Chieftains and Rams. And we'll be back in 30 seconds here on Talking Sports Live.
For a winning team, contact White Birch Properties, the real estate MVPs.
As we come back here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, while we have some quick time, we mentioned it earlier in the girls' game, but in case you're just now joining us, we want to give a special congratulations again to Colton Brusman, a commit to Minot State University, and the Beavers up in the Dakotas. Well deserved for Colton Brusman and his family. Like we mentioned, back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons for the Chieftains. Multiple all-state and all-league honors this past season and years past as a representative in the East team in the Kansas Shrine Bowl coming up later this summer. And the all-time leading rusher career-wise in Tonganoxie High School football with a long list of great running backs before him. He raised the bar up just another notch. And again, another congratulations to Colton and his family from behalf of all of us here at Tonganoxie Sports Live. Glover is coming alive from the three-point line. He's got 3 on the night, 9 total. And the Chieftains, the route is officially on. I think that's safe to say 48-19. And after that whistle, it has stopped 7 minutes, 36 seconds, just getting started here in the fourth quarter. The Rams scored 10 points and had a 2-point lead in the first quarter, have only mustered up 9 points since, and the Chieftains have now cracked 50 points after that lay-in from Owen Schmidt, now with 11.
He was almost high enough to dunk that.
He's got the jumps. And now that we want Luke Chance starting to come in from the student section. Just in front of that pass is Rowe. Heim, head of steam, stops in the lane, kicks back out. Drive with the right hand, comes up short, and another rebound pulled in for Glover. Close it in pretty close on a double-double. He's got 9 points.
Yeah.
Don't officially keep track of rebounds, but I know he's coming up close.
Well,
the stroke and the finish for Owen Schmidt from downtown.
Got a big smile as he runs down the court.
Who wouldn't be smiling?
No kidding.
Your team is blowing off the doors of somebody. You got 14 points on the night. And Coach Jones, he's going to be wasting no time. Running clock is officially on, and the bench will empty. So we'll have Pastor along with Ventura and Brewer. And the round of applause from this gymnasium as the starters start to head out. Glover and Schmidt and McRae.
That student section will go wild if he's if number 0 scores, if Luke scores.
Big Luke Brewer, the 6'3 sophomore. It's really similar. Those three that coming in, they will be out there with Byrne and Rowe. Very similar. It's like a KU today, like a Connor Tehan kind of guy that gets in. And we've seen the fog go crazy for that. This gym's going to be something very similar to that. If Luke Brewer can do the same, great defense on that end. You can already hear it just on the defensive end. Cheering him on. Well, the starters night's officially being done. Pleasant Ridge will start to yank their starters out as well. Owen Schmidt will finish for the time being as the leading scorer for the Chieftains with 14 points on the night. Right behind him, Noah Carlton. He finishes with 11. And Zakiah Glover with 9. Ventura had it taken away for a moment, but I believe they had to whistle on a foul. The Chieftains will have a chance to inbound here. Ventura gives it. And let's see. They want him to shoot it. Look at this place.
Wide open. I saw him knock down 5 in a row in practice.
Here it is. Just a little short. The electricity in this place is just crazy. Unreal right now. Floater from Heim doesn't fall. Second chance here. This is Keim. Gets away off the screen. Into the lane he goes and finishes. First bucket of the night for him. 53-21 Chieftains. Running clock is on. 3 minutes, 45 seconds and counting.
Shoot it, Luke.
Here's Rowe is fouled by Mance. And he'll have a chance to shoot some free throws here. Again, clock continuing to run. So this game is going to wrap up in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Stick around briefly for the Brothers Market post-game show. We'll have our full game analysis and breakdown. We'll give a preview of what's coming up next here on Tonganoxie Sports Live this week and next week. All that and plenty of more coming up here on Tonganoxie Sports Live and the Brothers Market post-game show where they treat you like family. You gotta know, on a night like tonight for Tonganoxie, where there's been a couple of times this season where they've been the Pleasant Ridge Rams in this scenario.
Yes.
Getting the doors blown off of them in garbage time and just having to close out a tough game. But tonight, it has to feel so sweet knowing that they came out and still down without one of their key starters in Alex Crowley, who suited up, but he did not play at all tonight. We'll see if he plays again Friday against Turner, but this is now back-to-back games without Alex Crowley. The offense still is rolling, rolling right along. Everything's going so smoothly, and the defense has been as best as it's been this entire season.
Yeah, and I think they'll even be better when Alex gets back.
Absolutely. This is not me advocating to say don't put Alex back in because things are going so well. It's when he gets back, it's going to be even better.
Yep.
And that is so great to even think about. What has been a bit of a struggling year here for the Chieftains. They've shown so many flashes and moments over the handful of games to close out December and into January. Here's Anthony Rowe off the steal and lost control of it. Got a little bit too excited. He'll be given right back to the Rams. Minute and 40 seconds now. As Pleasant Ridge continues to sub in their starters and stuff. They're trying to close out this game strong, down 54-21. Now a minute and a half left in the game. The Chieftains will win back-to-back games for the first time this season and have a chance to go back on the road upcoming this Friday on the road at Turner for a chance to take down the Golden Bears. That would extend their winning streak to 3. And if you had to ask, the last road game for the Chieftains, I know it's felt like it has been forever, got to go all the way back to December 19th, the road game at Baldwin. We had a simulcast that night with the Baldwin Sports Live crew. And the Chieftains ever since then have been at home. It's been over a month since the last road game.
Yeah, we like being at home.
Absolutely. Well, when you got a beautiful place like Chieftain Arena, why would you ever want to leave home? On the road this Friday, we'll be back at home again a couple times next week, not just for basketball. Got some other stuff going on as well. Again, stick around here shortly. We'll give the full schedule over the next couple of weeks here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. As the final seconds are ticking off now, 10 seconds. Pleasant Ridge head coach is waving off his team, saying that's enough, and the Chieftains dominate the Rams. 4 quarters strong here tonight, 54-23 Chieftains. They split the doubleheader with Pleasant Ridge. As it's another dominant outing here for Tonganoxie. Now back into the Brothers Market postgame show. You can check out their weekly ads and specials in store or on their website at shopbrothersmarket.com. Brothers Market, where they treat you like family. And before we get too carried away here, let's crown our Kevin Gallagher American Family Insurance Player of the Game. Kevin Gallagher with American Family Insurance has been serving Tonganoxie for over 25 years for all your insurance needs, home, life, auto, and more. The Kevin Gallagher Agency is there to serve you every step of the way. A lot of candidates to choose from tonight, but again, I always turn this over to you.
Yeah,
so who would give it to?
I tell you what, partner, there could be 3 players of the game tonight. Owen Schmidt. I think that Zakiah Glover had one of his best nights.
9 points total on the night, yes.
So, but the one that impressed me with the motor and everything all game long in his defense was Noah Carlton.
There you go. So Noah Carlton, or Kevin Gallagher, American Family Insurance Player of the Game. Again, brought to you by Kevin Gallagher and of American Family Insurance for all your insurance needs, home, life, auto, and more. They're there to serve you every step of the way. Again, Chieftains close out another dominant performance tonight, 54-23 over the Pleasant Ridge Rams. They pick up their 3rd win of the season and 2nd win in the past few days. Less than a week, they picked it up this past Saturday at the Tonga Invitational Basketball Tournament, and they pick it up tonight here against Pleasant Ridge. So let's look ahead a little bit as to what's coming up here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. So the 26th, that's this Friday coming up on the road at Turner. We're going to be back here inside of Chieftain Arena. More basketball at home a week from now on January 30th against the Timberwolves of Blue Valley Southwest. And our first wrestling duel of the season, Thursday, February 2nd, February 1st, excuse me. There is also a basketball game that night at Heritage Christian Academy, so we will not be doing the live stream of that game at Heritage Christian Academy. Instead, we will be here at home in Chieftain Arena. We will get our first look at the Chieftain Wrestling Squad. They'll have a home duel with the Holt Wildcats, and then back at it that Friday, February 2nd, on the road at Bonner Springs. Was a great game in the opening round of the Tonga tournament against the boys teams. Expect more of the same coming up in that one. So that's what we got coming up here for broadcasts in the span of the next few weeks here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. I wanted to thank everybody for even just making this possible, for letting us come in and do this here at Tonganoxie High School and Tonganoxie Sports Live, and to all of our viewers at home for watching along. If you haven't already, subscribe to us here on YouTube and hit that notification bell so you never miss a broadcast. Anytime we go live, you'll get a notification sent to your phone, so you always and never will miss a broadcast and stay up to date. And as always, want to encourage everybody to visit our website at varsitysportslive.com. You can check out all the upcoming broadcasts for all 10 of our channels across eastern and southern Kansas right there on the homepage, and you can go over to each team's individual tab, and you can watch archived live streams. We got all the fall broadcasts in there right now for Tonganoxie, and for all of our other channels. All the football games are in there. All the volleyball games are in there. All the boys soccer games that we did are in there. We have all the January and December basketball games in there as well, and that gets updated every single week. So if you missed a broadcast, or if you want to relive one, like I won't lie, from time to time I like to relive that Atchison football game.
Oh, yeah.
So I like to go to Varsity Sports Live. I go to the November tab of the Tongi page, and I click on that broadcast, and I like to rewatch it from time to time. It's solely up to you. Again, the website, varsitysportslive.com, and follow us on Facebook at Varsity Sports Live /Tonganoxie. like and follow us on there on Facebook to stay up to date with any broadcast announcements or changes. If anything's going on, we always post a link that day to that day's broadcast. We post it right there on Facebook early in the morning, so everybody has time to read up on it. You can share it with your family so they don't miss the broadcast. And follow us on Facebook, Varsity Sports Live /Tonganoxie.
Yeah, one important thing here too, partner, is this service is free.
It is.
Thanks to our wonderful sponsors that we're able to bring this to you for no cost.
And there they all are, right there, all on one big graphic. Look at how many awesome sponsors that we have up there.
Speaks volumes about the town. They get behind this team.
It doesn't matter if you've been with us from the start, like Kansas Insurance, or if you just joined us this year, like Flashbacks Cafe and Diner in downtown Tonganoxie, as well as Midwest
really good
Carpet
food
Center.
down there. We had breakfast on Saturday.
Cannot say enough.
Wonderful.
Cannot say enough about the fine folks and their food over at Flashbacks Diner. And if you're interested in becoming a sponsor, if you want to learn more information about becoming a sponsor for Tonganoxie Sports Live, we're going to be coming out very shortly here in the next couple months or so. We're going to be looking for new sponsors to come on for next season. As we start to look ahead to that, we might even be able to get you on for this season. You never know. But you can find that out, again, at the website, varsitysportslive.com, and you can contact us, or if you know me personally, or if you want to share my information with somebody, again, my phone number and email, if you have it, feel free to send it along to anyone that might be interested, and they can reach out to me personally as well. But we love to add on to our loving and strong list of supporters here at Tonganoxie Sports Live. So that's going to do it for us here tonight. We thank everybody for joining us tonight. Doubleheader between the Rams and the Chieftains. The girls coming up just short, 50-42, but the boys take care of business, 54-23, as the Chieftains and the Rams split the doubleheader. We will see you this Friday back on the road, first time in a month here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, as the Chieftains will have a doubleheader against the Turner Golden Bears. Special start time on that one, 5:45 tip-off for the girls varsity. Boys scheduled to start at 7:15. But the girls varsity, that will start at 5:45, not 6 o'clock. So we will be live with our coverage starting at 5:30, live from Turner High School this upcoming Friday on your home of the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live.